I'm not gonna ban the emote. Well, because I had to spend 10k points to get it, right? That's a lot of points, so. Content reveal. Okay, here it is. So this is at least like the fucking upload, not like...
Hi.
We actually get to watch it in good graphics. So, that's good. Any content today? Infinite stalling plan. Let me just ban this guy as well. Any content today? I'm just gonna ban you for today, bro. Guys, today is gonna be crazy. There is the Summer's Games Fest in 4 hours. You see it at the top left. You know what? Set the title of the timer to Summer Games Fest. Okay, that's the title of the timer to Summer Games Fest. Do you think it's gonna fit? Ah, it doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Maybe, I mean, if anyone can figure out a way to make it fit, yeah.
I'm Jonathan Rogers from...
I am gonna rewatch the same video, chat. Now, I'm not gonna... Not only am I gonna rewatch the same video, I'm gonna rewatch it and I'm gonna pause it, like, more times than you could possibly count. That's how much. I'm gonna rewind it, and I'm gonna go in slow motion, and I'm gonna look at fucking every single frame at the video. Okay? If that upsets you, and if you're gonna be facetiously going ha 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 the whole time, you are gonna get banned. You are gonna. I might have to remove this fucking emote.
Grinding Gear Games. And today we're here to showcase a new expansion for PoE 1. It's certainly been too long since we had one of these. Now, we had some struggles as a studio for a little while there, but we've got our shit together and we're back in action now.
Boom, shit. Do you see that dude drops the capital D colon shit bomb instantly? And he's saying they're admitting they made mistakes and they're struggling a little bit. Okay? Raw dog. Raw dog. That's transparency, bro. Transparency.
Path of Exile Secrets of the Atlas is coming out 1 week from now on the 13th of June. And we're committing right now to a 4-month cycle for both PoE 1 and 2. That means the next PoE 2 League will be in August, and the next PoE 1 League after that will be in October. Twitch drops are enabled on today's livestream, so you'll be able to claim your Skull of Undeath helmet skin by following the instructions below. This Skull of Undeath will track and show your total number of kills, deaths, and your KDR. Just because Path of Exile isn't a...
Wait, do you think that the 2-month cycle... Like, what can they do in 2 months? Like, what can they, you know, what can they do in 2 months? Does that mean they're going to sometimes do, like, a really small league and only spend, like, half a month making it and then spend the other month and a half creating, like, an expansion? I'm doing this. It's, you got, yeah, okay, QB, Bloodless emote. Alright. Fuck this thing. Why isn't it blacklisting? Why isn't it blacklisting? Is it bugged? Why is it not going away? Oh my god. This is why you can't have nice things. This is why you can't have nice things, chat. Oh my god, bro. This fucking website, bro. The 70 website, you gotta scroll down. It has to load every time. Who fix your goddamn website, 7TV? No bitches. The voices. First time cheddar. Huh? Birth faint. Begging. Pog. Bro, look how slow this shit is. Cat bruh. Wait, is this not my emotes? What is this? These must be my emotes, right? Wait, let him cook. Wait, are these not my emotes? Ah! Oh my god, bro. Wait, do we really have these emotes enabled? There's no way. Oh my fucking god, bro. Oh my fucking god, bro. What a waste of my fucking time. What a waste of my fucking time. I don't understand what's happening. It's just bugged. Edge is just bugged. Edge is bugged. Edge is bugged. Dude, who the fuck designed this fucking website? Who designed this fucking website? Why can't I just load all the emails straight away? And why isn't it reversed?
All right, boys, did a little napkin math. So far, he's paused every 16 seconds for about 30 seconds. So across the 45-minute duration of the video, that'll add 78 minutes. Buckle the fuck in, let's go!
Are these really my emotes? I don't understand. It says Quin69 emotes. Are these... Wait, TA7. That's not an emote. Wait, it's just bugged. The fuck is going on with this fucking website, man? I'm raging, bro! I'm fucking raging! What a waste of everyone's time. Wow. 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 I don't understand. So wait, is it just the thing that's bugged out? Or how do I tell how it's been put on? I don't know how to sell. Well, fuck, man. This new website. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, man. I just hope it was a bug, and I really hope it wasn't a mod adding that, bro, because that was vibe off as fuck, bro. Okay, where was I? I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna go back now, chat. I'd rather get it back.
That means the next PoE 2 League will be in August, and they're coming out 1 week from now on the 13th of June. And we're committing right now to a 4-month cycle for both PoE 1 and 2. That means the next PoE 2 League will be in August, and the next PoE 1 League after that will be in October.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is, how much can you really make it 2 months? Like, can you make an entire expansion in a league in 2 months? Right? Can you? You can't, right? So that means you've got to use like a portion. Okay, just every time they fucking add an emote that's like this. Wait. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm tired. Why? Okay. 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 I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired, Chief. I'm getting tired. Alright. Okay. QB. Blacklist. Emotes. Okay. Alright, can we... I'm trying to have a conversation. You're just spamming. Is it just... Let's look here. Giorgio 7. Chat. But no, I'm not. I'm trying to have a conversation with chat, and you're just spamming. You're just spamming. Yeah. You're spamming. You gonna stop spamming anytime soon? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, okay, just ban the guys that are spamming. I mean, that's all we can really do. Just ban the guys that are spamming. That's all we can do. Just ban the guys that are spamming. Like, so this guy, just get banned. This want to get banned as well. Okay. Who's going to get banned? This guy here. Oh, we got banned for league launch, I think. Okay, we good? Alright, just like it's okay. So, chat, my question is this. Do you think they can really make an entire league in 2 months? Or an expansion? Like, how could they ever make something big? So does that mean that some leagues, they have to spend like just 2 weeks making a league and then just be like, all right, let's start making this other thing that's going to be this big patch later on? Do they schedule it in? 2 equals 4. Well, no, because they've got 2 months PoE1 league, 2 months PoE2 league, 2 months PoE1 league, 2 months. Or you could look at it as 4 months PoE2 league, 4 months PoE2 league, whatever. But they're doing every 2 months. Chat, it's 2 months. There's not 2 teams. They're all 1 team. There's not 2 teams. It's not 2 teams. They said specifically they're not doing 2 teams anymore. It's just 1 team. No. Wrong. 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 Did you guys watch the fucking thing where he's like, we've moved everyone onto the same team now and we're all on it. We've got one guy working on some PoE2 MTX. Otherwise, everyone's doing the thing. We just operate as 1 team now, and we just slam 1 game, and then we switch the other and slam the other game. That's, if you were listening. Yeah, that if you're listening. If you're listening. I don't know if you were paying attention. All right, watch the video. I mean, I'm just thinking they're going to have to seriously plan their time. I hope they don't intend to make a fucking entire expansion in 2 months over and over and over again, because that sounds like raw dog as fuck. Like, they're gonna have to do some sort of small league, big league thing where they allocate a smaller amount of time to make a league, release it. Like, I don't know. Every 2 months seems kind of insane to me. It just seems, I'm skeptical, right? They're gonna sacrifice resources each time making like in quantity versus quality, like Netflix shows. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? I wouldn't want them to ever do. They only have 2 months to make. I prefer more time and better quality. Is what I'm saying, because it sounds spooky. It sounds spooky.
Twitch drops are enabled on today's live stream.
Yep.
Just because Path of Exile isn't a first-person shooter doesn't mean this isn't important. Proudly or
I banned this guy. This guy's completely wrong with the ban evader. He is a ban evader, dude. It's not 4 months. It's 2 months. You're retarded. Get banned for league launch, bro. They're doing it 2 months expansion, 2 months expansion, 2 months expansion.
shamefully, link it to your friends or in global chat to show it off. And with that, let's get to why you're here. Secrets of the Atlas.
You can search 1,000 worlds and still never truly discover who you are. Trust me. I should know. But now, I seek something more tangible.
Oh my god, it looks so much better without all that bitrate dog shit.
Someone I care for. Trapped within the Atlas. Reliving memories. Made real.
What have you done?
Made grotesque. Made foul. These manifestations must be destroyed.
Oh my god, looks so
Their
much better
threats
now.
must be eradicated. I must have answers.
What is that mechanic, bro? What is that mechanic, bro? What?
I must have answers.
Holy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We must find the originator. We must save my sister.
Evil Zana, bro. What the hell? You Indian mechanic.
Her power is an illusion made real.
You crafting mechanics. Only the king's match. Bro, the fucking soundtrack is going hard here. Camille, bro, let me just tell you, okay? Potent. +1 to all level. +1 to level of all non-exceptional sport gems. Limited to 1 room graphic. Is that even good? Have you ever? Oh, maybe the support those thresholds, I guess. It's probably, yeah, I mean...
Come, child. Drink deep the waters of life.
You're either a client or a target.
Target inside.
Job's done.
Oh shit! I'm gonna get
Your
back.
sanity is.
I gotta get back. I thought to myself.
Target inside.
Job's done.
What is this? Intimidating Crowley Slam? Earthquake of Amplification. Okay, so wait, he's got Earthquake of Amplification, faster attacks, concentrated effect, less duration, with Pulverize. What is that link on his Ground Slam? Ooh. Is that Life Leech? Life Leech, Brutality, Pulverize? Molten Shell? Is that Burning Support, Duration? Fucking Burning Support? Huh? Is it like Elon Pen? Oh, it could be Elon Pen. Yeah, you are right. Leaf Slam's got one of those new ones on it though. What the hell's that one? Intimidating Cry's got some weird shit on it as well. What the fuck's that? Like what's that? Some sort of hammer. Yeah, this is fucking weird.
Your sanity is not promised to you here.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. As you just saw from the trailer, there's a lot to show you. Today, we will take you on a deep dive into the new Path of Exile Secrets of the Atlas in-game update. Then, we'll explore the new Challenge League, the Mercenaries of Trathus. After that, we'll cover the integration of Gold into PoE1 and how we're bringing Settlers of Calgar into the core game. Finally, we have a much-awaited upgrade to Betrayal League and a set of quality of life improvements. Then, we'll wrap up by discussing our boss kill race event, showing you our new supporter packs, and ending with a live Q&A session, where Ziggy D will ask Jonathan and I your questions from Twitch chat. In Path of Exile Secrets of the Atlas, strange rifts have begun to appear across the Atlas. Zana has returned, and appears to be trapped within. Partway through the endgame, you will meet Egan, an intelligent man of mysterious heritage. These tears in reality he has discovered are actually threads of memory, distorted and made real by the Atlas. Egan is able to create a link to these memory threads and open portals to them. Working with Egan, you must step through and find Zana, or whatever remains of her.
Fucking baby Xana looks weird as fuck, man.
Okay, so that's the story background. But how does this expansion actually work? In the Secrets of the Atlas, the pursuit of Zana with Egon is a new storyline that is introduced in high-tier maps. Upon meeting Egan and discovering the tier, he will then transfer it to your map device and reveal this on your Atlas, a thread of memories. In order to now access each map on the thread, you simply need to talk to Egan when you're...
Okay, so you talk to... So it's legit just like you talk to Einhar. You talk to whoever the fuck... It's exactly the same, eh? Because they added a fragment to that shit. And then wait, that's Atlas Passive 1, 2, 3. You think it's literally just like opening a normal map, except the map is locked. Interesting.
ready,
and he'll open the areas in sequence. These areas can be fully influenced by your Atlas tree, scarabs, fragments, and everything of the sort. As you work your way along the thread, you will discover that these maps have manifested dangerous threats, influenced by the memories of Zana herself. Monsters here are imbued with memory petals. Defeat them to absorb this power, which can be unleashed as a special ability during combat. Different maps on the thread have different abilities.
Yo, actually, wait, this reminded me. I see you get a notepad up. 1 second, notepad. Oh, fuck, bro. Oh, where am I? Close that down. Set up keybinds for petal abilities. To do. Yep. That's gonna be important, chat. Make sure keybinds for PoE1 even exist. I don't even know if I have it even. Wait, so I even have Path of Exile on my computer? I think that's Path of Exile. I think I have Path of Exile 1.
And these abilities appear on an additional mini skill bar next to your regular skills. For example, Memory of Disbelief will cause all affected monsters to stop dropping equipment items, meaning they can now only drop more valuable items, like currency and maps. Memory of Panic will make all affected monsters revive immediately after death, which means you can get twice as much experience and drops from them. And Memory of Impatience will cause all surrounding enemies to give you their souls, temporarily increasing your power. As you progress further into the thread of memories, the maps can have more than one memory, and thus you can have more than one powerful ability. As you gather memory petals, you can use these powers together. Each skill costs its own amount of memory petals. So using the examples above, you can first use Memory of Impatience to become way more powerful, then use Memory of Panic to prepare them to revive when they are slain, then use Memory of Disbelief to cause them to drop better, more valuable items. Finally, obliterate them all. The Memory of Panic will kick...
Do you see yourself doing this? Or do you... Because do you know what I see myself doing, Jan? Do you know what I see myself doing? I see myself fucking just forgetting to use it. And then finishing the map with like way too many petals. And then be like, fuck! Fuck! God damn it, I forgot to use my goddamn sentinel. I mean, memory petal things. God damn it, man. Is that the new spectral shield turret, by the way? Is he doing the shield turret that pierces?
Finally, obliterate them all. The Memory of Panic will kick in, causing them to revive. And then wipe them out again, allowing you...
And then again, if it dropped a bunch of loot, because look, he did get Fusing Orb, Vial Orb, Cast Orb, Instilling Orb, and Killing Orb. He did get a lot of orbs and shit. So maybe if you get all that stuff, it'll feel good to do, and then because it feels good to do, you'll remember to do it because you get that big kick whenever you do it. Maybe it is going to be one of those things where you'll get trained to doing it real quick. But is the combat engaging?
You to get all the experience and enhanced drops twice.
PoE1 combat is... Okay, so PoE1 is this weird ratio of like 90% of the game is just chilling and it's super easy mode. And then 9% of it is like difficult hard maps with like crazy shit, which is really hard. And then 1% of the gameplay is like insanely hard bosses where you have to lock in completely. And if you don't lock in completely, you die instantly. Your character just gets deleted from the game. So it's like, you know, it's a weird one. It's a lot of it is like cookie. Let's be honest, a lot of PoE1 is just cookie clicker though, right? You are just running around one-shot everything. That is a large part of it. But it feels good to get your, you know, a secret build online and have it doing that, right? It feels good. It's a good feeling. But, yeah, obviously the ratio is probably a little bit, it's far too high. There should be more engagement on average, but, hey, who cares, bro? Now you got PoE2, which is 80% of the time you're getting ass fucked, you know? So you can do that in PoE2.
There are many combinations of these powers, so you'll have to carefully consider how they best work together. That's not the only extra layer of content juicing these maps offer. As you defeat the boss of each map along the thread, you are presented.
Let's see, 500% increased quantity of petals found on map bosses in the area. 200% quantity of petals found on rare and unique monsters. I mean, that seems more useful. The top one, right? Because, well, I mean, unless you've got a map where the boss is like at the beginning or something.
With an altar. This altar will apply a modifier to all following maps in the thread, and these will stack as you go. So the deeper you delve into a memory, the more mods you will have. This, combined with the special abilities, will allow for some of the most juice maps ever run in Path of Exile.
Wait, map crafts have no cost? But it says it rare. Bro, your coding's bad, mate. It's saying you don't have enough currency.
These will allow for some of the most juice maps ever run in Path of Exile. Let's take a look at some of the altar mods.
Okay, map crafts applied to this area have no cost. 50% chance for rare monsters. Yep. Oh, so yep.
You are always presented with two choices and must pick one.
Okay.
This mod, for example, will cause some rare monsters to be possessed by tormented spirits, where this mod makes Kerak modifiers free to craft. Both of these apply to all subsequent maps in the thread. The final map in each thread is a true challenge, with all the altar mods applying to it and guarded by a powerful boss. Each of these bosses are familiar, but dreamlike, drawn from Zana's memories and warped by the Atlas into something very different and terrifying.
This looks very anti-melee, doesn't it? Not gonna lie.
In this map, you will fight the pinnacle boss, Cirrus. Fueled by Zana's affectionate memories of him, his enhanced abilities can prove to be a unique challenge.
This looks so anti-melee. Like, just look at it.
Of him, his enhanced abilities can prove to be a unique challenge. If you manage to defeat Cirrus, or one of the other warped memory bosses, they will drop a map fragment, which Egan can use to delve deeper into the memory tears.
They need to do some fucking bosses which just fuck over range people. You know? Just fuck over. They need to make some bosses that are just like, yo, fuck you, range guy. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But then the stupid thing is, they'll just walk into melee. They'll just walk into melee. And then they just get the best of both worlds.
With these, you can access a set of 3 new pinnacle bosses.
Okay, Echo of Loneliness, Grief can divide greater than any gulf. Portals, okay. Echo of Trauma, a single harsh word can haunt us forever. Echo of Reverence, simple kindness makes the most powerful of memories.
In this arena, the moment of reverence, Zana is reliving a memory of her father, Valdo, giving a passionate speech in Oriath. The Atlas distorts this memory of her father as a powerful, influential man and manifests those emotions into a twisted nightmare, the incarnation of dread. Another memory created is the incarnation of neglect and the incarnation of fear. Good luck, Exiles. Of course, if you are brave and strong enough to defeat them, each of these new pinnacle bosses have new unique items befitting them.
Bro, I hope they're poggies, man. I hope these have some poggies mechanics and they feel super satisfying to like beat. You know? I hope they're not like some scuff shit like Mark put together. He I'm gonna code up some new bosses. And he just made all 3 in like 2 hours, you know? You won't be there. I hope they're like some high quality, polished, mean ass potent bosses. Marcus, you know what I'm saying? Pause gives their insight. Let me go. What do you guys think? Permaban this guy? We'll go your monitor and then. Oh fuck, you got permid. Shit. Really? There you go. Nice.
If you slay the incarnation of fear, you might be lucky enough to find the Star Caller unique Abyssal Axe. We're gonna show this one because it's straight up badass. The Starcaller acts as a weapon that can harness the power of the stars themselves to deal immense damage. What makes it shine, however, is that on melee crit, it casts Starfall, a new skill. With the right build, you can carpet entire areas and wipe out screens of enemies as you rain down the elements upon.
I mean, this is nothing, right? Because this is just Starfall. Imagine whenever you've got your Starfall 7 linked, right? So you've got your main weapon has got fucking 6 supports in it, all just supporting Starfall, right? And then you've got another 6 link in your chest, which has got a cock set up, which is also proccing another ability entirely. So, I mean, you got to be going nutty mode. It's a 2-handed axe. You can't dual wield them.
Another item you may find, and this one is my favorite, is the Wine of the Prophet unique flask. It consumes a lot of charges, but every time you use it, you draw a random divination card. This card appears above you and correlates to a powerful buff. If you draw the Escape card, you'll gain increased movement speed. Or maybe you'll draw the Doctor, which will cause you to gain the modifiers of slain rares you kill. Effectively, you can think of this.
Are you going to be able to do a build which has like Giga Flask charges and then it just fucking mashes this thing and your character becomes like some ridiculous headhunted fucking mage-blooded god? Like, what's going to happen? How's this shit going to go down?
Unique as being many other uniques all in one. There are many cards to draw, each with varying degrees of power to grant. Okay, but let's get back to the Atlas.
Okay, I want to read some of this. Monsters have 100% increased area effect. Ugh, 2 projectiles. Ugh, poison on it. Ugh, 35% increased life. 70% air. I mean, bro, what the fuck, man? 2 grassing vines on it. All damage can poison. Who enjoys doing these maps? The only people that enjoy doing these maps are softcore trade cucks who have like 10 million trillion DPS that just one-shot everything anyway, so then it's just like more loot. Ugh. Who enjoys that? 72%. Mark for death for 10 seconds after killing it. Yo, lovely.
After defeating all 3 new pinnacle bosses, you'll be able to find new memory-influenced Tier 16 maps. These maps come with the previously mentioned special abilities and monsters.
Wait a minute. Wait. So you kill the new pinnacles. Wait, are the pinnacles even gonna be? Are they gonna be Uber versions of these? I don't understand. He's saying pinnacle, not penultimate. There is a quest one. We said pinnacle, not penultimate. The penultimate are the ones that you kill before you fight the big dick versions. Pinnacles aren't Ubers. 2 versions. There are quests and normal version. Okay. Quest version at T14 first. Well, I mean, I don't know. It just sounds a bit sus.
Confused with memory pedals, but can also roll the same modifiers typically found on Tier 17 maps, making them far more rewarding. With all these new memory maps comes a new item mechanic. Items in these maps can drop with memory strands, and will have a random amount, up to 100. This does a few things. When you identify the item, it will increase the tiers of modifiers your item has.
So 98 is like basically 100. So you just get like tier 1. Locked in. I mean, that's nuts, right? That's nuts. When adding random explicit modifiers as items, higher level modifiers will be more common proportional to the number of memory strands. Memory strands are consumed whenever random. So it's random. So it's got to be random. Explicit modifiers are added to items. So if you lock in, if you say like slam fizz, that's no longer random. I'm guessing. So it's like, it's only slams. But you can do it the other way around, right? You could slam a fizz. You could slam fizz, right? And then you could do that other item, which then upgrades the tier retroactively. Yeah.
Generally speaking, the more memory strands, the better the item will be. On top of
Wrong. Well, no, you're incorrect. He literally said this whenever we watched it.
this, whenever you're crafting that item using currency orbs to replace or add modifiers, such as alterations, chaos, and so forth, it will
Bro, even with all those memory strands that only hit tier 3 mana, I am not impressed.
consume some memory strands to make the crafted mods more powerful. The new pinnacle bosses also drop new crafting currencies, which can be used to manipulate the amount of memory strands on an item. The Orb of Remembrance will let you add memory strands to any normal equipment. So if you have your perfect base to craft on, and it doesn't already have memory strands, you can add some before crafting it. The Orb of Unraveling will consume all remaining memory strands on an item to randomly upgrade its mod tier.
See, that seems OP. That one seems good. That first one is like, I mean, you can just alt roll until you get high tier mods. I guess just you could make, you have to use less alts, but I mean, it depends how rare those first ones are.
Consume all remaining memory strands on an
There goes 16. So he has 63. Let's see it. So he's got 15, 11.
item.
What? Okay, so we can see. So he goes from a 16 AoE to an 18 AoE. He goes from 82 life to 133 life. He goes from 15 fire res to 19 fire res. He goes 11 chaos, still stays 11 chaos. And that's 63 strands. I'm thinking these are going to be rare as fuck, right? I'm thinking these. I hope they're not, though. I hope that they're common. I would love, because if it's rare as fuck, then I basically just never get to use it in SSF, which pisses me off. I hope that they're like, you know, SSF friendly. You know, that'd be cool.
Item to randomly upgrade its mod tiers. This orb's effectiveness is based on the number of memory strands.
I can foresee this being a very, so you metacraft a base type with the correct mods, which has high memory strands on the item beforehand, but you don't, so you metacraft it, so that you're not using random, you're not slamming, you're doing, like, deliberate slams, so then you don't consume the, so then you get, like, the mods, exact mods you want, deterministically, and then you use one of these orbs to consistently create, like, a powerful item. Maybe even necklaces with, like, plus gems and shit like that. Weapons. I mean, right? You just get, like, the right shit on it. Boom. Boys, you know this is going to be how long it's going to be? It's going to be 3 hours, 40 minutes. Do you know this? No, this video. I'm already almost halfway through the video, and I've been watching this for, like, 2 minutes, bro. Let's have him ban this guy, bro. Fucking, I hate these motherfuckers, boo. Fucking hell, man. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Fuck out of here, bitch.
Consumes.
I'm theorizing strategies. I'm thinking about myself, like, how am I going to use this? But then again, it's going to be one of these things where there's going to be very consistent ways of using that orb. If these orbs are, like, somewhat common, there'll be consistent methods of getting items with the correct mods in them with high memory, and you can replicate, like, a solid item, which I think is, yeah, pretty potent for SSF. Assuming that, I'm hoping it's not like, oh, it's a mirror drop tier. I'm hoping it's more like, oh, you get, like, one every time you get a divine. Kind of, that kind of rarity. Would be nice.
This orb's effectiveness is based on the number of memory strands it consumes. The Orb of Intention can be used on memory influence maps to reduce item drops, but improve the chance to find items with memory strands. In the process of adding these new currency items, we realized something was missing. The Shaper and the Elder did not have their own Exalted Orbs. This has now been rectified. Both bosses now have Exalted Orbs, which can add their influence to an item. Zana was there from the beginning, when the Shaper Pinnacle fight was first added. She helped defeat the Elder, and
Do you think that's it? So that's not random, is it? Do you think they wouldn't interact with, these here wouldn't interact, right? With memory strands. Because it's saying adds Elder influence and a new Elder modifier. It doesn't say a random Elder modifier or something. Surely they do. Well, you could use the item retroactively to buff it, but I don't know. It's a random Elder mod, but you're guaranteeing a subset. Based on what Mark said later on, okay, which we're going to hear, I don't think this will work. but interesting. I wonder, do you think we're going to see a balancing pass? Wait, the patch notes are out. Okay, you can allow. I'm allowing you to spoil me one thing right now. Did they buff Elder items and Shaper items? They didn't. Okay.
She was a critical part of the Conqueror's storyline. Now, with all 6 influence types having their own exalted orbs, the cycle is complete. It's almost as if we could now do some sort of new, epic, unique item to interact with them. In other news, they're of course to interact.
What do you think? Like when you have one of each item equipped, you get like bonus, but then also the one that you have the most of does something different. Something crazy, like yeah, like some. Oh, dude, an item that has every influence and has a bunch of different mods on them at the same time. Oh shit. Ooh, there's some stuff you could do
with them. In other news, there of course has to be Atlas passive tree support for this new endgame content. Let's take a look at a few things we're adding. The Grasp the Past notable passive skill increases the chance for the amount of memory.
Wait, you think they're gonna put a master orb in? Wait, you think they're gonna put an orb in that like slams an item with one of every influence mod? That would be fucking cooked. That wouldn't even be good. That would be bad. I don't even think that's whatever, okay. The number of memory strands and equipment and items found in new maps has 50% chance to be lucky, so rolls twice.
Strands on items dropped in your memory influence maps to be lucky. This means it will roll the number of memory strands twice, keeping the highest value. By allocating traumatic experience, remembered kindness, or educated upbringing, you'll decrease the chance of finding memory threads that lead to specific bosses, meaning you'll have better chances at finding the memory threads you would like to run. This is especially useful if you want to target farm a specific boss because of its unique item drops. In sum, the secrets of the Atlas will have you questioning what is real as you attempt to free Zana from warped memories scattered throughout the Atlas. You'll fight new Guardian and Pinnacle bosses tormenting her, find crazy new Pinnacle uniques, combine and unleash memory petal-empowered skills, juice maps to new heights, and craft powerful new items.
Fucking range cucks.
While we were showing all the juicy rewards from the new endgame system, you might have noticed that a lot of gold was dropping.
I'm about to pause. One sec.
Let's talk about that. Gold was introduced during the Settlers of Kalgur expansion. It funded the development and operations of King's March, along with various new features such as the currency exchange, the black market, and the passive respec system with Faustus. Those features offered by Faustus will be here to stay, along with some of the other services King's March has to offer. We'll get more into that later, but don't worry, King's March has already been completed. There will be no more town building. Like before, gold will be used for town services, but we're also adding a new way to use it in the upcoming league. It's time to talk about Mercenaries of Trathus.
Oh shit, bro. Pause. Pause. I got coffee. I've taken a piss, and I'm ready to fucking giga pause this shit. You like that shit? Let's go. Yeah, I watched it yesterday, but I couldn't pause. And I like to look at all the details. This is what I do every single league. It doesn't matter how much you get irritated that it paused. I'm gonna keep on pausing, bro. I'm just kind of making a point here. Like I'm doing a little bit of extra pausing, just like send a message to these guys that are complaining about pausing.
In this league, you will meet veterans who have travelled all the way from the lawless cities of Trathus.
Deal with it.
They're ready to offer their sinister services, but not for free. You will encounter these mercenaries as you journey through Rayclast, one in each area. They have their own personalities and come with different builds, skills, and items already equipped. After meeting them, as per the Trathan code, they will challenge you to a duel, a test of strength and conviction. Before beginning the...
I want to look at them. So, I gotta look at every single one of these. The more you get used to the UI now, the easier it'll be once you're in the game to understand what you're looking at. So, Flame Quiver. Level 72. So, Flame Quiver is the archetype, because the name is at the top. Druxa, the wounding. Okay. Flame Quiver. So, that must be Fire Bow Guy, right? Okay, level 72. So, we know they have a passive tree that unlocks as they go up higher level. Dex. The Tartan militia delivers justice swiftly, usually before a crime is even committed. Damn, bro. Tom Cruise up in that bitch. Okay, so they've got bows, ring, the ES ring. Okay, 2C, 3 chance orbs, some regrets. Chain belt. Weird build here. Weird build. I don't know why this pure Dex build's using all this ES gear, but okay. Burning arrow. It's got one of these weird fucking supports on it. Faster attacks, and then, what is that? Immolation or something? What is that? What is that one, chat? Is that combust? I don't know what that one is. Could it be combust? What are we doing now? Alchemist Mark. Okay, that's useful. The fact that it casts a mark... Whoa. Dude, mercs can cast marks, etc. And it's not counting towards your max. So that's like a free mark. Interesting. Molten Well. What the hell's that? The fuck is that? The fuck is that? Fucking Molten Well? Mana region. How do you know that? How do you know that? Why does everything got faster attacks? That looks like Second Wind. That looks like faster attacks. And this looks like duration. Is it reduced? Yeah. Wait, is it reduced duration? Or duration? No, I think it's just duration. Fuck. Dude, PoE and PoE1 combo is fucking my brain, man. Okay, interesting. So then you can take items. So you can take one item. You could exile them, which means you don't get... If you exile them, it gets rid of what? All flame quivers? So you don't see flame quivers, so you can farm for the particular archetype that you're looking for. Or you could... What? Where's the fight one? Where's the fight one? Well, where's the one that's just fight to take their loot? Wait, what do you fight to take their loot? You fight them, all of them as fight. Wait, so you get their loot every single time? So you just take item and then you just get this. Well, you know, you get the whole inventory pouch, right? You get all this you get this. No, Ziggy said you get all. Ziggy said you get all. Ziggy said no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do we need to go watch the Ziggy D interview right now? Ziggy said, I thought that you only got one item. But then what I realized was you get the whole inventory pouch. That's what Ziggy said. I hate how you're so adamantly, like, incorrect. Like, I don't know. How are you so confidently wrong? These two attributes like pair together so. You did Danny Kuglers. You just you're out in force. What are you doing? We watched a fucking interview with the developers yesterday that went for hours, and they explicitly said you get the whole fucking pouch. What if I don't want to take the item and I just want the fucking pouch? I guess you just have to take a random item and then you just don't take it.
The duel, you will be offered an overview of the mercenary you've encountered. Here, you can see the gear they have equipped, the skills they employ, and any support effects augmenting those skills. You must now make a choice. You can hire their services, take one of their items, or hire their service.
Challenge Mr. Joel, hire them. Mercenaries will only accept gold payment up front and will not refund you if you lose the duel. Hire them.
Take one of.
Challenge this mercenary to a duel for an item. If you win, they will forfeit the selected item and then leave.
Their items. Or
challenge this mercenary to a duel and to exile them. If you win, mercenaries of this attribute type will not appear again. Oh, so attribute type, so not the archetype. So all decks. So you won't just get rid of flame quivers, you'll get rid of all decks, guys. Interesting. For the next 10 mercenary encounters, up to 2 mercenary attribute types can be exiled at once. Wait, what if you did like, what if you banish strength decks? Can you still get decks? Or is that all strength and decks, guys? No, you can get attribute type strength decks. So if you ban a strength dex, does that mean you ban pure dex? You know? Like a hybrid. Does a hybrid count as, I mean, I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know how that would work.
Exile them. If you choose to hire them, for a gold cost, they will accompany you as a skilled combatant to assist you in fighting monsters throughout Rayclast. Once you've decided, you can begin the duel. This is a great opportunity to test them, as you don't want to be out of pocket with a useless rookie. However, they're testing you too. They also don't want to be working for an amateur. So.
Okay, Winter Decon. Alright, level 83, Strength Int. So, like, if you banish this, does that banish all Strength users and all Int users? I don't get it. I think it would banish that particular combo, right? Like, all Strength Int. I think Strength guys, pure Strength could still show up, and pure Int could still show up. I get, like, chat's too retarded to understand what I'm saying, or a lot of chatters seem to be too retarded to understand what I was saying before, but that's how I believe it'll work. I guess we'll find out, though. The Transit Militia delivers... Okay, it's the same little text here, as usual. He's a fucking, he's got a staff. This guy's a Giga Chad Bill, bro. He's a Giga Chad. Frost Shield, Duration, Valve Glacial Hammer. Is that Coal Pen? Some weird shit that he's got. Some other weird shit that he's got. Duration again, classic. Cold damage added, I think. Earthquake of Winter. Ooh. Wait, does that motherfucker have separate links on his Glacial Hammer and a separate link to his Valve Glacial Hammer? Wait, what the hell? He's got 3-6 links. This guy's playing PoE 2, bro. This guy's playing PoE 2. It makes no sense. He's logged in. Yeah, okay. Earthquake of Winter, less duration, concentrated effect. Okay, what the fuck is that? Wait, the fuck? Is that increased AoE? Is that increased AoE? With Conk Effect? 5 golden support. Yeah, he did a lot of the supports. Arctic Armor, and he's got Frostblink with some weird shit on there.
What items might they be using? Generally speaking...
I mean, what the fuck is this, dude? Look at this. That's an insane item, bro. It's a strong fucking item.
Mercenary gear is more powerful than what you'd normally find from defeating monsters. as they've been crafting their items too.
I like that.
They can also come equipped with unique items. Those that would make sense for the skills.
This shield crush and motherfucker's infamous bastion. Damn. Strength dex. See the hybrid roll again. Level 83. Okay. And he's just rocking out here with the princess. He's doing shield crush, pulverize, fortify, impale, faster attacks, leech. The shield charge with brutality and increase AoE. Spectral shield throw of Tartarus. We've seen this. That's that weird one, right? Okay. Huh? He's got chain on it? Wait, I thought this pierces. Interesting. Temper shield. What the fuck? Physical Aegis? So that's going to be like a period of physical, like it's going to be a physical absorption, right? D-term, bro. Holy. Damn. I must admit, this mercenary thing is like actually kind of strong for hardcore because it allows you to get to higher EHP values than you could ever get normally. So, you know, who cares about damage? Who cares about damage? Right? Like, yes, you can get more damage with certain melee mechanics, but this is allowing you to get your EHP to some new height that you could never normally get because these guys come with like 2 auras, bro. So you can get like insane survivability. Nutty survivability.
They are using. There are even some new unique items that can only be obtained from defeating them.
Wait, look for other stuff. Let's get a scarab binding and thing. Okay, there's the new boots. Blade caster, level 78. Dex int. Double dagger. It says clutches of the damned. What the fuck is that? Bloody warp. What the hell is that? Seismic crush, blade full. Aspect of the spider. Like, that's crazy, bro. Aspect of the spider. I'm assuming that's level 20, bro. That's such a potent debuff to have on the enemy. For so many builds.
Such unique as Scornflux. These boots combine agility with the mastery of the arcane. While equipped, increases to cast speed from Arcane Surge also apply to movement speed, which is worth noting is now 20% inherently from Arcane Surge, up from 10. They also grant Arcane Surge when you use a movement skill. This allows for some speedy spellcasters. Sometimes you may meet particularly infamous Trathan mercenaries, bearing the name of their house. These mercenaries descend.
It's a Viscera, the Claxian Mage. So if you see a house name on their fucking name, then you're good to go.
From the 4 major death trade families in Trathus.
Okay, Infamous Reanimator, level 83 int. Curses send the Reanimator to rarer forms of dealing death in Tartarus, but dead is dead. Raised zombie of Gigantism. The Giga mode, bro. Hell yeah. Okay. I like this. Desecrate. Summon skeletons. Bone offering. Okay. Relic of binding. What the fuck is that? The fuck is this? Okay, do you know what I actually did? I will admit. Okay, you almost always, I don't deliberately mispronunciate things. But yes, that one was intentional. I just wanted to say Giga. Okay? Relic of Binding. That was not natty. That was I just saw Giga and wanted to say Giga. My bad, chat.
They are less common, but have far better items. And they are also the sole source of items with new
Gigantism. I mean, dude, what? Oh my. Bro, I wanted to say Giga!
Infamous modifiers, unseen before in Rayclast, such as these gloves, which convert all of your minions' fire damage to chaos damage. Or this helmet.
Per 2. I mean, this is just insane, right? That's just 10% more damage. Like, just default. Like, and then you're gonna get, you know, it's 10, and then with a bit of investment, it could be 15% more damage, which is a crazy debuff. Yeah, it's nuts. Well, no, okay, so it's more. So guys, 10% increase equals more. Yes. Why? Who knows what? Who understands how this works? It's separate. So it's a debuff on the enemy. So it's stacking additively with things like vulnerability or aspect of the spider or wither, things like that. Okay, yes. But most builds don't have many forms of increased enemy damage taken because it's a debuff on the enemy. So therefore it becomes, it's like its own multiplier. So yes, it's like, okay, if you have a single curse, it's going to be slightly less. It'd be like 9.96 more or something. The reality is, it's basically a more. Don't look at it as increase. It's multi, not additive. It is additive with other debuffs on the enemy, you fucking dumb cunt. You are incorrect, fucking Danny Kugler in chat. Now, you can look at it virtually as, okay, a more multiplier. But let's say you're using a build that had some really high level aspect of the spider, and then you also were using wither, right? And then you wanted to use this somehow. It would be trash, right? It'd be trash or if you had like super high shock effect, because it'll stack. It'll be additive with shock, because shock again is a debuff on the enemy. It's in that you can think of it as like there's increase to you and there's increase to them. These all add together in their own different pools. There's fuck tons of increase to you everywhere on the tree. Normal increase is bad. Increase to them is good because it's hard. You usually have very few sources. Some builds though do have a fuck ton of increases, and this, you know, if you know anything about the game, you'll understand when you shouldn't use it. Oh my god, tell me about this guy. Who are you talking to? I mean, but I'm talking to the Danny Kuglers in chat who is just, I'm trying to teach them. I'm trying to help you right now. There's guys in chat who are just being like, it's increase, not more. And there's other guy saying, it's pure more. It's its own multiplier completely, which is also incorrect. You just look at it as like, there's a you, right? Look, there's a you, right? And there's them. This is, right? Okay? It's separate with a thing. This is like 10% fizz damage, 10% melee damage, 20% fucking whatever, lightning damage. All these stack. They all stack. Increased damage, you know, 30% fire damage, whatever it is. They all stack. Okay? And then you've got this guy here. You've got like a 10% shock, right? That's like a 10% shock on them. Okay? And now you've got, and now you've got your extra 12.5 from the extra fortify stacks. So now these do stack together additively, right? So now it's going to calculate as one value. So you lose. They're not multiplicative. It's not like, the shock multiplier multiplies with the increased damage taken from fortify. No, they stack additively with other debuffs on the enemy. Okay. Everyone knows that. Well, explain to me why a bunch of people were disagreeing with me. Like like half the chat was just spamming and like, hey, whatever, YOLO. The TLDR is, yeah, this is basically going to be 10-15% more damage, very low investment for a lot of builds. So it's very, very, very strong mod if you can get it. But you would need to get this helmet, right, on a good base, which Nightmare Bassinet, fuck yeah, baby. I'm guessing this is level 83. And then you would need to, like, fracture it or something. Although in saying that, this guy's one's fucking nice. 35 cash rates, 132 life, and that mod. I mean, this guy's cooking already. He's just cooking with that shit. Like, you don't even need to really change much. Okay.
which causes nearby enemies to take more physical damage as you gain more fortification. If you're not swayed by any of
What's this? Thunder Quiver. Okay, Dex. Level 15. Lightning Arrow. Greater Lightning Arrow. Galvanic Arrow. Blink Arrow. And Precision. Yo, a free precision while leveling up. It's so nice. What?
their equipped gear, however, you can always challenge them for the contents of their pockets. If you lose,
Contents
you can
of
always
their
challenge
pockets.
them for
Okay,
the contents of their pockets.
So that counts as an item. I reckon
Equipped gear
the reason why everyone's confused, the reason why Ziggy D's confused, the reason why Twitch is confused is because of the
or
text.
fortification. If you're not swayed by any of their equipped gear, however, you can always challenge them for the
Right.
contents of their pocket.
Control clicking an item to immediately duel for it. Ah. It's weird. That text is different to the text that we read a second ago. But that, right? Am I tripping? That text is different to the text. So, like, in the video that we watched, when I paused at the beginning of this, just here, it had a different description to what it has now. Huh? Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? This is metagaming. Yeah, I'm guessing it's going to change again. This is going to change again. They're going to have to specify that you get all the items. Because chat, you get all the items. You don't just get one item. You get all the items. You get all the currency items. Yes. It's just written incorrectly. It should say, like, challenge this mercenary to duel for one of the items or their, whatever, currency stash. And they said, they need to specify, like, their, whatever, like, the fucking, they need to describe this somehow. And in plain language that makes sense. Because people keep misunderstanding and think you can only get one item. Well, they're not misunderstanding. They're reading it directly. Because semantically, it would only be one item. But, obviously, we've heard in the ZD interview, you get the whole backpack, which makes it a lot better than it sounds. What is going on here in chat? Why we just got a bunch of people just fucking... I'm just relaxing here, man. I'm trying to relax here, watch this video. We got a bunch of fucking PoE guys need to calm down. I need to go back and play Expedition 33 where everyone's nice there at least.
If you lose the duel, don't worry. You don't need to give them an item. You aren't bound to Trathan tradition like they are. However, you are bound to Ray class tradition. So, you'll just die.
Almost at me. Well, not really.
What is this icon? What is that? Is that Cobra Lash or something? I've played that. That looks different. What is that? Venom guy?
While playing in a party,
Okay, what do we got here? We got Thrak Gorak Striker, pure strength, still wielding one-handers. Okay, he's got fucking some Varlobs and a Scarab. Vigi Strike, Enduring Cry, Physical Aegis, Heavy Strike. So has he got the weird one? He's got Vigi Strike. Does he have the? It's not the gold one though, is it? That's just some other weird support. So he's a Vitality Andy. It's really not that good, is he?
each player can decide whether or not they want to participate in combat against the mercenary. For each player that opts in, the mercenary gets more difficult. But if they're defeated, each player has a 50% chance to get a random reward, which is usually currency items from the mercenary's pouch.
So I don't get it. So if you find a mercenary which has got like a mirror of Calandra, then you invite like a full party because there's a chance they get an extra one. So you'll get to get spawn because items from the mercenary pit. So I mean, I don't know if they can hold mirrors, but if you did, if they can hold a mirror, or if they do have divines, I guess you just invite your boys to try to get more divines, right? PoE is shit. Zero innovation in 12 years. Copying the D2 mercenary system now. This is obviously not the D2 mercenary system, you dumb bitch. That guy's baiting. That guy's baiting. Okay, we got Stormhand, level 83 int. Thaumaturgy is commonplace in Tartarus. It's not unusual. It's not remarkable. It just is. Okay, lovely. Okay, so he's dual wielding ones. Bunch of ES gear, conductivity. So you get a bonus curse. So that means you could have him casting conductivity, and then you could do elemental weakness. I mean, dude, double curse is nuts. Double curse nuts with a pure LE damage. I. Yeah, quite nice, right? So, and you get purity of lightning as well. It's fucking potent. Double curse. Well, think about it, right? You're just getting a free conductivity. It's like a +1 max curse. It's nuts. Like +1 max curse is nuts, and it's automated for you. Right? Potent, mate. Potent. He's a spark arc cuck. So this guy would be pretty good at helping you clear up, actually. Oh my god, wait a minute. You could do a build where so you get what I'm saying, right? This guy's gonna be like a clear. This guy's gonna be like a clearing guy, right? So you could do like a pure single target setup, and then you'll give your merc as the clearer, or you could have the merc as a pure single target, and then you're the clearer. So like a build that it could be really nice. Like for arc builds are awesome with clearing maps, but they do no single target. Imagine you have a merc that does mean single target, right? You just go around blasting all the little mobs, trash mobs. It cleans up everything. There's just one boss guy there. You've got like a merc that's really good at doing single target. Could be real nice.
Alternatively, party members that opt out of the fight can spectate and cheer you on. Or they might wish for your demise, so they can pick up that allocated divine waiting off screen.
Dead. Good.
Let's say you won the duel, like their items, and have decided to hire them. What combat skills do they bring to the table? Each mercenary has an arc.
What's this guy got? Trigger slam. What the fuck's this? He's an eruptor. House Kita wrote the bloody book on cruelty. Think of the worst bastard you know. Either they're a Keaton or a poor imitation. Oh shit, bro. God damn. He's got Infernal Cry. Okay. He's got Infernal Cry. He's got Leap Slam. Okay. Trigger Slam. We don't even know what the hell's a Trigger Slam. I don't know. Fucking Trigger Slam, baby. He's got Tech Slam. He's got Ashen Fisher. What the fuck's that, bro? The fuck's an Ashen Fisher? No idea what the hell that is. It's lots of burning shit on there. D-term.
Type. Here, this mercenary is an eruptor, which perfectly couples with my slower, more aura-focused Scion. This mercenary is highly aggressive, and will get a lot of benefit from the auras and buffs I provided.
Yeah, do I have that in my notes already, right? I do, right? Me or about the AI? Yeah, okay, wait. Let me just put this in there. Any build that uses auras to buff its own damage has synergy. Right? Think about it. If you're just playing a build that, like, you know, like the fucking old man build where you do like the triple aura shit, and that's just good single target damage for you. That's just how it works. You're like triple LE auras. It's really good for you. And then naturally you just happen to fucking buff the shit out of your guy. Well, that's just got a lot of synergy. Because you're getting like double value out of your auras at that point, right?
When I'm playing a more aggressive character myself though, I'll want a mercenary with a bit more resilience and utility. I've just run into a striker.
Infamous striker, level 70 strength. Vigilant strike. Enduring cry. Vitality. Bone shatter, raise a bone shatter main. Let's go, baby.
Who can spawn with Vigilant Strike. And if you're lucky, a very rare golden support that causes the fortify granted by his Vigilant Strike to apply to me as well. He will also frequently use Enduring Cry, taunting enemies off of me, and operating as a tanky frontline while I blitz off damage from the back. Sometimes when you fight a mercenary, you may notice the skills they're using are different from normal. For example, this sniper is using a Trathan version of Siege Ballista. If you're lucky, you will be able to select it as your reward when challenging them. Then defeat them, and they'll drop.
Yeah, they expire after attacking once. Summons 4 ballistas and a ring which uses a skill. It's gonna be kind of bursty, isn't it? So it's just like a big deck, so you get a bunch of ballistas that just do one big ass shot and then disappear.
The Trathan gem as promised.
I mean, that solves the problem of having your ballistas like be too squishy, right? You just run around spamming your ballista on the ground. Just own things.
You can only have 1 mercenary accompanying you at a time, but up to 3 total in your service. The other 2 will wait patiently.
Yes, you can't hire them and just take all their shit, obviously. So you can hire. So the only things you can take off them. So these are locked because this is what they spawn with. So you obviously gonna replace them. This is. I must admit, this is gonna be kind of a fun min-max, right? Like, do you know what? It's gonna be a fun min-max the first time, and maybe the second or third time. But actually, after a while, it might just get annoying as fuck. Like, I don't know if I'd ever want this league to go core. Do you know what? Actually, I never want this league to go core. Before even playing it, I'm pretty sure that's going to be my take. But it's going to be fun to do for one league. No. Could you imagine every character? You're like, oh, now I'm going to give him my mercenary. And, oh, now I've got to fucking change all his gear. Trust me, bro, even just doing like 4 items in D3, it got annoying after a while. Just something you forced to do. And it was actually just like to push high GRs on your character. You had to abuse the shit out of the AI from the Templar with that fucking necklace that had the vortex on it. And it was like half the gameplay was just manipulating your mercenary to do the right thing because they had the fucking unkillable medallion. I'm thinking about D3. What I'm saying is, trust me, I'm guaranteeing you right now, this is going to be really fun initially. And it will be really fun. I'm excited to gear them up and min-max them and do that. And it's going to be fun the first, second, maybe third time, fourth time. But permanently having to gear up 2 characters and having to micromanage 2 characters, and this is just the default state of the game, and you always had a mercenary running around in every single map with you, and you have to do that all the time, it's not going to be good. You think you want it, but you actually don't. I guarantee you, people, it's one of those things where people think like more power good, or I always want that. This will be fun, and it will be novel, and it'll be really cool, and I'm excited to do it this league. But the idea of it being a permanent thing where every character has to min-max a new mercenary, no shot. Long-term bad, short-term good. It's these guys who but this is the issue. There's people in chat who have like this fucking. It's like their ability to think long-term is non-existent, and this is all they see, bro. And they just see me more powerful. What are you talking about? I love this. This is the best mechanic ever. I'm gonna can't win this in the game forever and ever and ever and ever. Make it as easier. That's literally what they. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, maybe I'll be wrong. I'm simply speculating. I want to say there's an 80 or 90% chance I'm not going to want this to go core. Now, maybe I'm completely wrong, but I think as I've played games with Mercs before, they're just annoying. After a while, they get annoying. It's fun initially, though, to min-max them. It's like having a little Neo pet or something, right? Where you fucking know you're changing his gear around. Oh, shit, look, he's doing this new thing. That's cool. That's badass, but yeah. Think about this. Do you enjoy gearing your heist characters out whenever you go to heist? This is the best example. Because I am so fatigued. The idea of gearing my heist guys out pisses me off. And I'm like, man, it would just be so much better if they made the heist gear passives and you just selected them. I don't like rolling it. I enjoyed min-maxing my heist gear the first time, and maybe the league after, and then the league after that I was not very enthusiastic, and the league after that I was like, fuck, I don't even want to go to heist. The idea of gearing up my fucking guys and rolling all their shit, I just can't be fucked. I just can't be fucked. I'm not lazy. It's just this a little of fatigue, and this is just you think you want a bunch of micromanagement. Okay, did you get fatigued on the okay, doing your boats at first whenever the Settlers League came out and upgrading your houses, for example? That's micromanagement. This is all I'm talking about. It's a bunch of It was so much fun. Upgrading your town, upgrading your dudes, hiring your guys, doing all that shit, sending your boats out. That was so much fun. Then the league after doing it again, it was just like, oof, okay, whatever. This is a little bit fun. Make some of you guys okay. Time after that, bro, CBF. I don't want to upgrade my town. I can't be fucked. I don't want to have to send out my fucking boat and have to keep going. I don't want to have to keep my... And that's literally this. And this just looks like a lot of micromanagement, which, again, when it's new and fun, it's really cool because we never had this. And this could be a fun league mechanic. I just don't foresee this being something that would make the game better in the long term. It just seems like a bunch of unnecessary micromanagement that's just going to actually be annoying and not make gameplay better. It's going to make gameplay different for a bit initially, which is going to be cool, but after is it going to be better? I think it's totally subjective. And I would say, you know, okay, speaking as an autistic person, I don't like having minions in my boss fight arenas. I don't like it when a boss targets my totem instead of me, and then it shoots in an unpredictable area because I was expecting it to shoot at me, but it went to the AI decided to go to my totem or to my pet, which is annoying, right? Which is a downside. Wrap it up. Well, what is it I'm trying to tell you? But if they're like so powerful that you always have to use them and then they go core, well, I don't know if I want that. I think there could be objectively worse gameplay with more micromanagement involved. Now, this is cool as fuck for a league. And I'm down to be wrong here. I'm like, maybe this is gonna be the most fun shit ever, and it's actually amazing, and there's zero fatigue, and the micromanagement is non-existent, and it's just long-term good. But I'm just gonna call it now. I'm predicting that this shit doesn't go core.
In town.
Wait, let me read this one. Takes it. Okay. Clutches the damned bloody warp ethereal knife seismic crash flame dash. Okay.
Having varied options is useful, as there may be situations where you need specific backup, like a difficult boss fight. Any of your mercenaries you have active, or in your reserves, can have their equipment replaced with items of your choosing. They don't level up, so you will want to be looking out for more skilled and more...
Ally weakness? Oh shit, that's useful. Okay. Greater kinetic blast, flame wall, barrage, haste. Damn, strength, dex, int. The ultimate hybrid, yeah.
more powerful mercenaries as you advance through the campaign and endgame. If your
if you put on like some weapons that just completely disable all his abilities, does the cunt just go around and auto attack or what? And do they have like attribute requirements? I guess they don't. They can just use anything. Maybe they just have infinite attributes. Yeah. Hey, just think of ways you can break this shit. Do you think there's gonna be some weird bug or some exploit with like putting certain items on there that just breaks them and makes them OP? House Kita wrote the Blood Book on Cruelty. Think of the worst bastard you know. Okay, it's the same shit. Infernal Cry, Trigger Slam, Tech Slam, Volcanic Fissure of Snaking. And he has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 6. That's a 6 slam, bro. It's fucking potent as fuck. Never really great links, are they, though? He's not stacking the correct multipliers.
Mercenary falls in combat, you will need to return to town and spend some gold on healing supplies to get them back on their feet. Then perhaps consider giving them some upgrades, if you think it's deserved. I just wanted to clarify, mercenaries do not lose their equipment when defeated. If your merc buddy consistently fails you, you can just dismiss them and find a new, more resilient ally.
So he just has nothing. It's annoying that it doesn't get back to the default gear. Like, I guess it just throws it in the trash, bro, after that. You put on some item and like, oh, fuck, wait, he doesn't use that weapon type? Boom, deleted. You guys broke Herald of Ash, Conk Path. Dude, a Conk Path merc would be cool, man. What the hell? Again, be fun as fuck, interesting, bit of a meme. Long term, do I really want some fucking AI Conk Pathing on my screen 24/7, like obscuring ground effects, and then I'm dying to like onto the explosion because I can't see it because he's doing Conk Path? No, I don't. long term. Short term though, really cool, really fun, interesting. Boom.
You walk your path, I'll walk mine.
Earlier, I
Oh, yeah, Ashen, same shit. A lot of this. Mark seems obsessed with these Eruptor mercenaries, eh? Like he's an Eruptor Andy, isn't he?
mentioned you could exile mercenaries. If you keep running into a mercenary archetype and you think, man, this guy stinks, their gear is trash and they have no auras, you can then choose to exile them. If you win the duel, they'll be forced to leave with their tail between their legs.
Wait, what the hell?
And you won't encounter that archetype again for a while.
You got to flame ability. Wait, I want to read it.
Forced to leave with their tail between their legs. And you won't encounter
Okay, flame and 78 and fireball, rolling magma, frostblink, and flame aegis. I wonder what kind of damage these things are tuned to do. Like, what do you think he's going to be doing? He's going to be doing like 100k DPS or something, right? Or 70k DPS or something, isn't he? He's been doing fuck all. Is it like what level are the gems? The ability gems? Are they just level 20? Are they level 15? So we can see the supports are low level. More than you. I mean, we'll have to see. Maybe.
that archetype again for a while. Now, alongside these new Trathan arrivals, we shouldn't forget about the recent Kalgurin ones too. As we mentioned earlier, the Settlers update introduced gold-based respeccing of passive points. You can now do so by talking to a number of NPCs throughout Rayclast, starting with Bestil and Lionized Watch. Black market item gambling, previously just available in Kingsmarch, is now available in each town at the same NPC.
Do you really reckon we're going to have gold to actually do that shit, though? It seems like, because in PoE2, you fucking have 0 gold to do this. But yeah, I like it. I like the system. I just hope it's usable. I hope it's not like, oh yeah, it's like 2,000 gold per fucking item or whatever, and you get like 1G per fucking boss. I mean, obviously they're doing it here, but is this like some scripted shit they're doing, or...?
This lets you buy randomly generated item bases for gold. Very useful if you're stuck for upgrades or searching for a specific unique.
Do you think this is going to ruin Tai Killer and like the other speedrunners? Because like the meta is going to be, they fucking, they do a run to this act, right? And then they gamble to get this one unique that gives you like 4 times as much damage. And it makes you run like twice as fast. And if you don't get that unique, the run's dead. So then you just have to do it again. Like, I feel like that's going to be the case, right? Who cares? Well, I mean, I just thought about that. I'm thinking he might care. Well, Tai Killer might care. And the other, like, 10 guys that were doing the fucking speedruns. There may be some new meta where you gamble this one scepter, right, at level fucking 10, and it makes you run, like, fucking legit impossible to beat if you get that right. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so then they have to sit there fishing, like, the seed. Well, the 10 guys, 80% gamble speedruns. Yeah. Unless they do no gamble runs. Nah, you can't do that, though, because you can just drop the item, right? You can just drop a really good item.
The currency exchange will be returning too. Starting from Lionized Watch in Act 6, you'll be able to find Faustus, who can help facilitate these trades. Now, after almost a year of building, Johan is finally satisfied with the upgrades made to the town, and now its services can be used to their full effect. Kingsmarch is going core, but there will be no more town building. As you start running maps in the endgame, you'll start to find different ore veins, which Kalgurin workers can mine for you. The shipping mechanic invites you to send these ores and crops to Karui and...
So, wait, because I find this annoying, but then I find it also quite rewarding. So... And I like that it's not like my character... I mean, yeah, obviously the better your character is, the more resources you can farm inside your maps or whatever. But I like that everyone just has to wait. It's kind of like, you know, it doesn't matter how shit your character is, you still get a shipment coming in. But there was a whole meta of, like, sending, the like, spamming shipments of, like, 10 thing. Right? I'm never touching this again. You know, you're spamming the shipments, chat? and you would just check on like a few things, and then that was like the meta, and they min-maxed it. Where I wish it was just like directly proportional to what you sent. So you could just, if you wanted to, you could do 1 big shipment a day, or you could do like 3 smaller shipments a day, and it's the same. Or at least very similar. Not like, oh, you've just got to spam on cooldown, low value shipments, the shortest duration, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You won't reach the patches today, chat? I'm pretty sure I will.
Kalgurin ports, and they'll return rewards in kind. By sending shipments, you'll receive different items. But by sending to Karui ports, you will also receive tattoos, which can be used on your passive tree to change what stats they grant. The Kalgurin ports will be sending back rune grafts, which is a new passive tree mechanic that replaces the runesmithing service previously offered by the town. These are similar to tattoos, but instead of replacing stat nodes, they replace a passive tree.
I really like that it's competitive with mastery skills. That's like, it's just cool. It's just a really cool, fun way of doing it. It's like a side grade, you know. It's instead of like adding more power creep, they're like, hey, look, you can get rid of some power to get some more. I mean, don't get me wrong, it will allow you to customize your character more specifically to get ultimately more power, but nowhere near as much as like having masteries and getting runes on your weapon, for example.
Mastery node.
There's opportunity
For example,
cost.
Runegraft of the Bound reduces bonuses gained from boots, but increases bonuses gained from gloves.
Bro, fuck that. I want the reverse. I want the reverse, bro. The fuck? Although there's some pretty broken fucking gloves, aren't there? Some pretty insane gloves.
Runegraft of the River has a chance to recover your life to full.
What is this? That's weird, right? This is weird. 20% chance I'm reaching low life to recover. So when you go from full to low, you can go to full. I wonder if there's a way of abusing this. You deliberately go back and forth and then you proc it like rapidly. I wonder if it's like an internal cooldown or something. It's interesting. But they limited to 1. Pit blood. There might be something abusable here.
If you reach low life. And the Runegraft of Time, which has a chance for your cooldown skills to instantly recover from their cooldown.
I mean, that's correct. The fact that that works on cock, right? Oh, dude, shockwave buffs. 20% chance to reset CD. Also buffs. Wait, it says skills? For skills. Wait, if cock support bypasses. I don't know if that will work. Just triggered attack though. Yeah, no, wait. Yeah, because it's... I don't know. How does cock read? How does cock read? Cast on correct. Does cock have the cooldown? Because if cock has a cooldown and it's not the ability, then GG. But if it says your ability has a cooldown. Must support skills, attack skills work. The attack skills trigger a spell when it clears tracks enemy. Cannot support totems, traps. Cooldown damage. No, the cooldown's on the cock itself. So that means shockwave. That's pretty cool. The fact that you can proc, like, that's just 20% more damage to shockwave builds. And yeah, it's just really strong. Very strong. That would be nuts. Like, you could just, like, not proc the cooldown of shockwave 3 times in a row and just do... You can make shockwave hit for, like, 2 million per tap. Right, and in a really, really good situation, right? But then you just proc like 3 in a row. Boom, 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 boom. You just fucking delete something from the game. That could be badass. It's bothering me. The S in summer games is a little off screen. You don't like that. You don't like the summer games. You don't like the summer games at the top left.
Which I will note includes cooldowns on your triggers, just in case you wanted to trigger even more spells. There are many other rune drafts which cover a wide...
Okay, what we got here? 10% reduced attributes, 40% global defenses. Pretty strong. 100% walkout speed if you've not walkout recently. Okay, useful, I guess. 10% increased damage for each unlinked socket. And two-handed weapon. That's insanely good. What? Oh, wait a minute. King's March Bis for SSF because Rune Grafts. Sad egg. Oh, man. Yeah, you have to do it. I mean, dude, what? 60% increased damage for one mastery. That's so easy. Well, if you're using a two-hander. You need a zero link. Oh, wait. How do you get a zero link? True. A zero link would be hard to get, actually. This is probably going to be like 50. 40. Wait, can you even... Wait, is it even possible to get 40? All this blah, blah, blah just for a weekend of PoE and the other mess? Okay, we get... What are these hate watches? Kill yourself, Andy. He apologized for his terrible behavior. One final chance from anything. Perma, no questions asked. Okay. So it's just perma, I guess. Fuck off. Okay.
Range of different builds and stats. Some are more common and others rarer. You can only use one of a given type at a time, but you can use them on any mastery on your passive tree, which can be particularly useful for off-class investment. Isla has continued to make modifications to the Recombinator. She has developed a new method of recombination that you may recognize from Path of Exile 2. For those unfamiliar, this method allows you to decide which modifiers on the two input items you want to try merge together, and it has a success chance you can see. This method can result in the items being destroyed. However, it is a good option to use when trying to create items with fewer mods to use as crafting projects. Given the existing recombinating mechanic was very powerful for top-end crafting, we didn't want to remove it. We have kept it, and you can now choose to use it the old way or the new way. By letting
What I
fate
get
decide,
is I don't understand.
what
What was the deal? What was the deal before? Like, I don't understand. So what top-end crafting was using this? Is this some hypothetical you can give me what they were using? It's completely overpowered for everything. My understanding of recombination was when I was doing Settlers League, everything you put into the recombinator just poofed and was complete dog shit every time. Yes, people know how to use it. Did they, and during the league, it would just poof items. They buffed it later. Yeah, because it definitely was dog shit during Settlers League. Like, it was dog shit. Everyone unanimously was like, yeah, this is complete. I even watched a couple videos of some guys who were like, yep, I've put in 20 divines of items, and every single one of them poofed. I got 200 items with T1 mods, and every single one poofed, and they were all just, like, poofing. And then I remember there was talks of recombinator buffs, right? There was talks of it, but then I think I quit the game before then. I think I just quit the game before they ever buffed it. Yeah, so this is like... Yeah, when did it get buffed? When did it get buffed? During PoE 2. Was it during PoE 2 they buffed it? Okay, so wait, how good is it? So what's the point of the selected one if the current one's like completely fucking bussing, you know? I mean, I like the idea of selecting them personally, right? But, I mean, if it's a worse option to do that, well, then I'm not going to do that.
And the two items randomly. There is no risk of destroying either item, but it will be less predictable. As Settlers is now a core mechanic, we've also added Atlas passive tree support. For example, if you wanted to gather more Verisium ore,
Verisium can be now channeled for 30% longer, 100% increased chance for ore deposits spending to be Verisium.
You could take this notable. Each ore has a similar node.
Yeah.
Refiner's Bargain converts items dropped by possessed monsters into thaumaturgic dust, sulfite into random ores,
What the fuck is this? And equipped items with rarity dropped in your possessed monsters have 20. Oh. Sulfite your map says is granted as a random ore instead at 25% of the value. Huh, that's kind of fun. Life Force found in your maps is granted as a it's granted as a random crop instead at 300% value. So you can brick harvest up. Or you could brick. I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Refiner's Bargain. Wait, Refiner's Bargain. GG. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? Mod comment. Frequent shit ASCII poster ban next time. Bro, how come everyone who's typing shit in chat has already been banned? And they've already been mod commented. And they're just like, it's the same guys. It's literally just the same guys. Did they delete that node? Was it called like... Wait, maybe they deleted it. Do you guys remember it was called like Azerites, like crack dust or something? And you would click the node and it would give you movement speed and damage per node you clicked. Did they delete that from the game? Packed with energy. That's what it was. It sucks now. Ah, shit. Well, I was thinking that would be a really good node to have with this. So you could like... You know, get something that is far more. You don't have to go to delve. I mean, this is kind of cool. It uses other mechanics to give you this mechanic.
and Life Force into random crops. We've also added a set of Kalguran Scarabs, so you can add more ore deposits, increase the rarity of monsters that guard ore deposits to at least magic, or gather smelted bars from ore you mark instead of ores. To sum it all up, Kingsmarch is now a thriving town where you can employ a swath of workers to collect resources, refine ores, craft items, and run maps for you. Send shipments of resources in exchange for tattoos and rune grafts, using those to modify your passive tree to an
Wasn't that map running thing like really good? Like it was actually like really good. Oh, I do need to get loot filter sorted out. Loot filter. Ugh.
extent never seen before. Following on from that, we've also made a substantial rework to another important
I like the
mechanic.
idea of doing betrayal.
Betrayal.
I love betrayal. Like, betrayal was legit my favorite mechanic, and they're redoing it. I like the idea of going betrayal. You know what I'm saying? But then maybe it's dumb as fuck.
As a refresher, and to explain to new players, let's briefly explain what betrayal is.
Okay, well, alright.
Betrayal is a mechanic introduced in Act 9 and tells the story of Jun Ortoy and her investigation of the Immortal Syndicate. This is a mysterious group of exiles who can seemingly come back from death. You must help Jun to uncover their leader, the Syndicate Mastermind. The Immortal Syndicate is organized into 4 divisions: transportation, fortification, research, and intervention. As you encounter the Immortal Syndicate members, you'll gain intelligence for each of these divisions to discover the location of their leaders, tracking them to their safe houses. Defeating the division leaders at their safe houses will reward you with intelligence on the Syndicate Mastermind. In your journey to track down the Syndicate leader, you'll manipulate the members of the Immortal Syndicate to change divisions, form friendships and rivalries, and even banish them from the Syndicate for a time. Historically, after encountering and defeating the Syndicate Mastermind, the state of the Immortal Syndicate would reset, requiring you to start from the beginning of the investigation again. This has always been a difficult decision for players and can often feel bad. Do you fight the Mastermind for a chance at the special loot, or keep farming the safe houses that you've spent so long setting up? Well, in the Secrets of the Atlas expansion, we've split out the Mastermind to be completely separate from the core mechanic. The boss is now accessible through a new fragment that has a chance to drop from the safe house leaders at high levels. the Mastermind no longer resets the state of the Immortal Syndicate. You can now build your betrayal board to your liking, optimize it, do Mastermind fights, and reap the rewards without having to lose all your progress every time. The boss fight itself has also been improved, now with significantly fewer immunity phases and new rewards.
I hope they buff it to make it will do more damage, like so it's more satisfying to fight. Like, you know, whenever she's doing that wave mechanic where you'd have to dodge it and go around, like that's sick. It's a cool mechanic and it's fun to do, but like it'd be cool if it two-shot you, you know? That'd be nice. And that stupid slam shit that she does. Oh my god, what a weird janked out mechanic.
By the way, if you're a new player to Path of Exile 1, don't worry about all this detail. This content is optional, and you can discover and engage with it at your own pace.
That stood in the one shot, didn't take any damage.
The Mastermind still has a chance to drop a Veiled Orb, now renamed to Veiled Exalted Orb. Veiled Chaos Orbs are being re-added to other Safe House leaders. In addition, the Mastermind now drops the new
Substitute monster packs and area packs. Do not drop items and pack monsters granted to increase rarity and item quantity when slain up to 200% and 100% respectively, decaying over time.
All Flame Embers. All Flame Embers are map fragments that replace monster packs and in-game maps with different types of special monsters. These packs have unusual properties, compositions, or rewards. For example, you might use the All Flame Ember of Kulamak, which replaces packs with Syndicate monsters and their leaders, who revive after the map boss has been slain. This might at first sound annoying due to backtracking, but these monsters when revived are far more intense and rewarding. It is our intention with All Flames to provide many different types that combine with...
Wait.
It is our intention with all...
Pack leaders are now random syndicate members, which can have random syndicate gear equipped. Ooh.
Flames to provide many different types that combine with other mechanics, multiplying with your existing modifiers in new and interesting ways.
Ooh.
Another good...
Okay. Substitutes monster packs and area pack monsters that die when rare spread modifiers to other rare monsters in area. Why would you put this back in the game? Like, yo, this was complete dog shit gameplay that fucking everyone unanimously hated and was complete ass and just objectively bad gameplay, but like we fucking made it into an item and then put it back in the game, baby. I guess as long as this shit is rare as fuck and people can't spam it 24/7. I remember like that meta, like tuning into the PvE streams. They like click on the top guy, whatever the fuck. He's walking around a map with some meat sack guy with infinite HP following around. Click on the next guy. He's following a meat sack guy, fucking with infinite HP following around. Click on the next guy. Oh, it's a meat sack guy with infinite HP following around. And then you click on the next one, and it's just like actually badass drum and bass, and then just this fucking super jack dude, ripped, really aesthetically pleasing, super attractive guy. Playing this weird off-meta build. Just absolutely destroying. It was me, guys. It was my own stream, because I was actually live.
A good example of this is the All Flame Ember of Propagation. When slain, special rare monsters...
Sax looking. Wait, what is Abby? What is going on here? Abby, I was... Wow, Abby's... Why are you awake at 6 a.m.? What the hell's going on here? The fuck is going on here? She's awake at 6 a.m. Goddamn. Yeah, we're just doing a little deep dive here on the video. Your spawn won't be up at 5 a.m. Our spawn, Abby. Our spawn. Okay.
Added by this All Flame here will spread their modifiers to other rare monsters in the map. This can be useful when trying to create singular, very powerful, and very rewarding...
Look, you able to see that? This is the modified...
This can be useful when trying...
This is the pierces and then shoots out shards at the location.
Trying to create singular, very powerful, and very rewarding monsters.
Ooh.
Something akin to meat sacks, which are making...
That just looks like fucking Winter Orb. Right? Am I tripping? Or is it called Winter Orb? The one, it looks like the spell. It's like a physical shield version of the spell. Yeah. Can I steal expedition 30 from you? For a bit looking... Wait, is Abby talking to me? Wait, no, Abby, I'm like, oh, when the Summer Game Show is live, yes. Okay, but I might be playing it. I mean, Abby, dude, Abby, if you play that game, you're going to be locked in. You're going to be locked in. Dude. Can't get to sleep. Can't play Expedition 33. What I'm saying is, if you play that game, you're going to get hooked, like, way too hard, and it's going to be bad. With a second copy. Let it play. Okay, lock in, but as long as you have your phone next to you and I can just get you log out, just in case I do play it. Then again, I mean, who knows? Yeah, log in, Abby, if you really want to, but yeah, just make sure you have yourself in there, so if I need to log in. Yeah. You want to be in a good kid. You don't want to have the kids harassing you when you're trying to play it. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Override a save? No.
Making a reinvented comeback with this update too. Another is the All-Flame Ember of...
Substitute monster packs in area... Pack monsters do not drop items. Okay, this just ramps up the buff. We just looked at this.
Resplendence, which adds monsters that drop no items. But when you slay them, you get buff stacks of increased quantity and rarity to enhance the drops of all other monsters. All-Flame Embers can be placed in your map device like scarabs, and used in conjunction with scarabs to further custom...
Is that going to be degenerate as fuck, where they've got some meat sack that's got 20,000 mods, and then they kept all the other mobs alive that have all the rarity shit, and then they blow up all those rarity mobs for an insane boost to rarity, and then they kill a meat sack, and the meat sack drops like 20 times the amount of loot it's supposed to drop because of the rarity buff, but then also it's got 20 fucking mods, so it drops another 20 times the amount of loot it's supposed to drop, so then it just like fucking crashes the game because there's so much loot coming out. Is that what's gonna, you know?
Your maps.
It's gonna be stupid as fuck.
We're looking forward to seeing which combinations players find to enhance their maps. Perhaps you'll use all scarabs, all flames, or maybe mix and match.
Yeah, rip EU
it's
service.
It's up to you.
Legit.
The master...
And on top of all this, by the way, there's 6 players in the group and they've got 6 fucking minions that are all using their fucking abilities, which all have like fucking magic fine gear on, which are all stacked up with like those pair of gloves that make count as if they killed it whenever they didn't kill it, which have a bunch of rarity on it, so they've got like quadruple quantity times 6.
Mine's unique items have also been improved. The veiled modifiers generated on these items are now from a custom pool exclusive to those uniques. Bitter Bind Point, for example, can now have various Spectre-specific outcomes, such as +1 additional Spectre. Aside from improved rewards from the Mastermind...
Okay, wait. I need to read this. Go back. Unpredictably as removes a modifier on a corrupted rare item. Ooh.
All the safe house rewards have also been rebalanced. We've done a pass on the crafting sprees at the end of many safe houses.
We're going back in time, boys. We're going back in time. Here it comes. Unpredictably raises or lower the tier of each modifier on a corrupted rare item. Oh shit, the tier of each modifier. What kind of cooked crafting is this gonna be, bro? So you keep left clicking with that metal one till you see one that has good mods on it, and then you keep fucking left clicking with the tainted divine, and you just hope it like goes good. Oh my god.
Of many safe houses. For those who aren't aware how these crafting sprees work, well, it's simple. There's a crafting bench with an item in it and a bunch of currency. There's a limited amount.
Okay, so wait, this is gonna get you. So you've got a good base, and you've got this. So it means you could roll some sick shit on there. So you just kind of get lucky and get the right base, though. I feel like this is way better for Trade League. Oh, then again, wait a minute. If you crafted like some mean gear, you could use it on your merc, and your merc could be like an ES user, right? And you could be like a strength user. So maybe if you made some really sick caster gear, you could use it on your merc, right?
Amount of time, and your only objective is to craft the best item possible before the time ends. One of the problems that the crafting sprees have is that they often require you to have specific items on hand in order to best maximize your result. But how are you supposed to know that beforehand? In order to solve this, most of the crafting sprees now offer pre-generated items. This has also allowed us to add much more powerful crafting options in each spree. Let's take a look at a few examples. In this spree, a randomly generated amulet or ring. Examples.
What's that thing?
In this spree, a randomly generated
Unpredictably reflects a rare amulet or ring, breaking it into two mirrored halves which have reflected modifiers. Ah. Ooh. So wait, you can elk it, slam it, remove mod, add mod, remove mod, add mod. I guess you can divine for no reason. You can just divine things, just get slightly better rolls at the end, and then reflect. So you're gonna be ready for that. You get 90 seconds. Yeah, I must admit, I wish I had a stack of cast orbs. Like, the whole, like, idea of fucking slamming, augmenting is like... it's like a scuffed cast orb at home, bro. What even is that?
generated amulet or ring will...
And then you're trying to create an item that's gonna have, like, one thing you're gonna reflect. How does the reflection work again? It randomly either doubles or halves. Like you can get reverse. You can get over it reflects it. Chad, I've never had one of those mirror items. I did that whole league. I've done a bunch of them and I didn't even get one. Yeah, it can ×2 or -2, right? Yeah. It was in one of the leagues, bro, and I didn't get a single one. Not even one. I played for ages, bro.
Be waiting for you. Test your crafting skill or luck with this reflecting mist crafting spree.
It's just pure luck,
and
bro.
see if you can create something worthy of Kalandra's praise.
Oh shit. Okay. Wait, so hit minus. So you're trying to get lucky. And pretty much you just make a good item, then press a button and hope you get lucky. And then maybe you get minus lightning rays, then it's like good for Doriani's or something. Right, like...
And in this spree, you will find a pre-generated unique item, and a new kind of orb that...
Corrupts a unique item, modifying it unpredictably, can modify corrupted items. Items this corrupted this way can have up to 2 implicit modifiers. Okay.
resembles a Val orb, but not quite the same. Normally, you can only corrupt an item once, but uniques in this spree can be corrupted and re-corrupted.
Why'd you take that?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. Fucking... Oh, that 100 life regen when moving is gonna be so good.
As many times as there are orbs. This orb also allows you to get 2 corrupted implicits, and has a much lower chance to brick the item. It can be a very useful tool
Ooh, I a fucking frost breath, bro.
for seeking specific corrupted implicit outcomes. Of course, if you push your luck, you can still ruin the item. There are also crafting sprees where you still need to provide an item, but those items are generally more accessible and it occurs less frequently. This one allows you to bring your own normal rarity item, then just go ballistic with a whole ton of scouring orbs and orbs of chance.
Bro, motherfucker's gonna make fucking macros. That's like, dude, you think someone's okay, like 90 scours and chances? Motherfucker's gonna make fucking macros, aren't they? They're gonna make macros. Then again, I mean, is it gonna be that good? I mean, oh shit, oh, I fucking saved whatever. Like, oh, 90 scours. But it's annoying knowing that, like, because of the time limit, that cucks with fucking macros that can automate their mouse clicks to go, I'm just gonna have a mad advantage. Just rolls over. I just don't get why, because you know there's gonna be people who are doing macros. They're doing a crafting bench option. They should just let you spam click. They should have like a orb of chancing, and it like scours and chances, right, in one go. Like, why would they? Because the motherfuckers are gonna have macros. Yes, so we've seen this. Yes, so we've seen they're gonna add that in. I like this already. What I'm saying is, if they're gonna put this in the fucking game, they should at least just make it just left click. Okay, bro, that's yesterday. I understand that. Yes, someone linked it to me, and I just clicked on it. That was yesterday. What I'm saying is that system should be here. Okay? Because otherwise people are going to cheat it and they're going to have a mad advantage, and that's some BS. Okay?
Hoping to get your ideal unique. For most sprees, the rank of the syndicate member increases the amount of currency provided, the quality of the pre-generated items, and the time allowed to craft your item. Aside from the crafting sprees, there are other new options too. If you
Wait, what do you get? What?
If you love gambling for currency, how about you try opening Varici's Emperor's Luck chests? These work just like the Emperor's Luck divination card and
feel like
provide
gambling
full
for
stacks of currency. If you're lucky enough, unlike me, you could end up with a
Why the fuck would you gamble for currency, chat, when you could just invest in the stock market? Okay, dude? What are you doing? Alright? But it's fucking gambling. Currency is for low IQ dumb fucks who like to just throw away their trash. Alright, throw away their money, just straight up. What are you doing?
whole lot of divines.
Lock in, boys.
Betrayal is a good source of veiled items.
I don't have any stocks, by the way, so.
Veiled items have some important quality of life improvements in this expansion too. All of the crafting bench options normally granted by unveiling items are instead now moved to the core game, so you don't need to run Betrayal to unlock them. They are instead found at the entrances
This
to
is
boss
such
rooms
a good
and in-game
change.
maps. On top of that, you no longer need to speak to Jun to unveil items. you
Such
can
a
just
good
right-click them,
change.
or the equivalent on gamepad, and select which veiled modifier you want to unveil.
Such a good change.
Overall, Betrayal is now much more streamlined and more rewarding. Happy interrogations.
Shut up!
Now, before we get into our quality of life additions, let's quickly talk about some character balance. We will be doing our regular character balance changes, where we are bringing outliers in line to help evolve the meta, but we are also focusing our attention on buffing some specific things. This includes spellcasting supports that specifically enhance self-casting.
Are we pogging out for this, chat? Focus channeling? Are we pogging out for self-casted spells, guys?
builds, channeled spells,
Whoa, winter or buffs. Whoa!
adding new options to the Guardian.
Gain a random shrine buff every 10 seconds. Whoa! Wait. Path of building. If I got the fucking POB 2, is this for POB 1 or 2? This is POB 1, right? I'm good. What does the guy gets all the auras? Yeah, wait, this guy's gonna be insane, actually, bro. The top old man's gonna be nuts. So wait, because this, you gotta understand, 25% chance to suck out a level 20 elemental relic when you kill an ally enemy. So like this one here is gonna be broken with mercenaries. What's he called? I don't even know what the fuck he's called. Is he called? What is this? I just call him the old man. Is he Guardian? Is he Guardian? Templar. Guardian. He's Guardian. Guardian OP. I think I already have this, right? I have this in here. Might just write it in a second time, though, because it can't be fucked. Yeah. Guardian OP plus got buffed. Triple aura. Yeah. Think about it, chat. You have triple damage aura, all flat. Oh, I don't have the all flat, actually. But they get triple damage aura, at least with Wrath and Anger. And then your guy also has his own auras, and you could debuff, and then you just got, like, insane damage on yourself, insane damage on your minion. And then you get fucking shrines out the wazoo. Why? Because it's like your auras get double value, because instead of just buffing you, it also buffs your merc, and it's flat damage. So it's like you, instead of having one weapon attacking, it's like you have a duplicate weapon that's scaling as well on the side. Imagine it like it's like you're just doubling your scaling, right? You're basically getting to double your scaling, is what I'm saying. That's why it's strong, which is an interesting choice. You know, because you could just build it to buff you, and then you're also just getting double scaling for your minion. Can you unpause TTS? We need a wake-up call. Why the fuck would I unpause TTS, bro? What the fuck would I...
There are literally users like Diner who spammed this 230 plus times. Yeah, snitching chat. Deal with it. Login.
Can we just... By the way, those guys...
Holy fucking shit.
The guys who were spamming, by the way, literally killed the Viper chat so hard. Just to be clear. Like, it was not even... It was not fun. It was lame. We need to find the guys. We need to go back and find the guys who were legit just spamming. And delete them. They actually ruined chat. Like, they damaged chat.
It is so fucking cancer right now, Quinn. Please ban these spammers. What are mods doing right now? Pause now, bitch.
Why would I unpause it? Yes.
Hey Quinny boy, did you know that in the real world actions have consequences? You deliberately watch dog shit YouTube videos to trigger chat and then wonder why chat behaves that way?
Terrible. It's dog shit
Peepo
logic
pop.
ever.
Hi Quan. You big pooper.
Quinn! Holy shit! Robin! A boober!
Okay. Okay.
Hey 69.
Yo. What up?
Cinema. When talking about game mechanics, a boba. It needs more than a shitty expansion to fix Jonathan's vision. John is absolutely cooked. Po too bad weird ache love you Quinn, and all the weebs in chat hiya. Finally a good game next week. Watching you read is more entertaining than Valheim. Another zero boss kill league, sir?
Shut! We are back, baby. In here to watch Quinn pause when he see my red beast. Quinny, can we get a pause count for the league, please? Also, what is the God gave us 1 out of 10 rating for league hype so far?
1 out of 10 rating for league hype.
Raised hand emoji.
Okay, wait. 1 out of 10 the ratings. Okay. So, if PoE 2 didn't exist, it'd probably be like a 9 out of 10. Isn't that weird? The existence of a game somehow reduces the hype for this game? Why is that? Why is that? Like, think about it. If PoE doesn't exist, and they just announce this. This is like, fucking Pog, the newest thing's coming out. It's going to be huge and big. Yo! It definitely reduces my hype rating by a straight up a 1. So it goes from a 10 down to a 9. And then I'm tempering my expectations because I don't want to, like, go on too hard. So I'm going to subtract it to, like, by a 0.5. So I'm going to say about an 8.5 out of 10 hype. It's about an 8.5 out of 10 hype. Which is very, very good, by the way, because most leagues, I'm like, eh. To be honest, every time they add pinnacle bosses in, I'm the most hyped. And adding pinnacle bosses. That to me is the number one thing. When they add in a new pinnacle boss, I'm the most excited. And because it's like, I now have a new goal to set my sights on and aim at, which I feel like a lot of chatters also get that, which is the most Pog thing. Now, I'm hoping to look at the patch notes in a second here, and I want to be mind blown by all the changes to Melee.
Any moment now, chat. Unbanned Pog, thanks mods.
Yeah, I said it. I wanted to say it. You cannot stop me. I'm about to say.
Gigi. I mispronounced on purpose because I wanted to say Giga. Chat, please stop spamming that emoji. I dream of a Giga! Chat.
Quan.
If I smash all the Ubers this league...
I haven't been banned yet.
No! What have I done? If I smash all Ubers this league, I'm going to be sad. If I go in and beat all Ubers on my first character, first try, and it's like, and I just do it easily, that's going to be not satisfying. And then, in my opinion, that's a failed league, actually. So I hope that I almost beat, but then I die trying. That's the best case scenario.
Bleed league hype.
Yeah.
Why am I subbed to this clown? I don't even watch him.
Thanks for the money, bro. Appreciate that.
Testing. 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 Highballed streamer.
Ian, Berserker, Elementalist, Saboteur, and Champion Ascendancy classes.
What have they done to Champion?
Which includes...
Wait, what is this? Okay, projectiles have a 50% chance to return to you. Projectiles are fired in random directions. What? How is that in the game, bro? How is that in the game?
There's no graveyard exploit in this league, little guppy. You're not even beating a single Uber.
Okay, yep. Okay. I'm only aiming for the new Ubers, by the way. That's unless there's another
I miss the Valheim streams. I used them to cure my insomnia and fall asleep.
Okay.
Some favorites from some of the alternate classes.
I don't know where this
shift.
shift happened, but you have it backwards. Do you realize that you are nothing without me? Without us viewers, you don't have a job and you have no exposure. So when I ask you to switch games, you should switch games. I don't go to your channel to watch you play games. I come to the channel to watch a game I want to watch.
How crazy is that? That's like how people think, by the way. There's like legit Twitch chatters. These are the people who are getting banned. Like, they are fully detached from reality. Insane. And this is the kind of messages we're getting in the chat and in the unbanned requests. Mind-blowing stuff.
And buffing a...
Blade blast of unloading. Whoa. 5% more damage per blade vortex blade. What? What?
Whole bunch of transfigured gems that never really hit the mark. Combined with the new endgame crafting, improved betrayal crafting options, rune graphs for your passive tree, new pinnacle unique items, new modifiers and Trathan gems from the mercenaries, and of course the mercenaries themselves to act as an extension to your character, it's safe to say there's a lot of new character options and builds to think about. Instead of delving into all of these in more detail, we figured we'd just let you absorb them through the patch notes so you can do it at your own pace.
I'm going to be speedrunning the patch notes, by the way, chat. I'm going to speedrun the fuck out of the mistake here. We're just going to go through them ultra quick. Boom.
In the Secrets of the Atlas expansion, we've also added a lot of the quality of life
Right.
features that we know you've all been asking for. A lot of these have already been posted, but let's take a look now in case you missed any. You can now pause the game at any time by pressing escape to open the menu, or by opening any full-screen interface, like the passenger. You'll also be paused if any lag is detected or if you disconnect. It's worth noting that in certain pinnacle arenas,
I like the lag pause shit. It's good.
will be applied to you that prevents you from pausing. We're also making a change to how you use currency items on strongboxes and monsters imprisoned in instances. Based on the currency in your inventory and the state of the strongbox, these buttons will appear.
Let us lock things in our inventory now.
Valuable currency like divine orbs have been excluded from this as it would often be wasteful to use in this context. The same applies to essences with the Remnant of Corruption currency. Orbs of Horizon have been updated. They can now reroll your Elder and Conqueror Guardian maps. Doing so will reroll the base map and the Guardian of that map. The map device now has a small additional inventory. This is particularly useful if you're rolling many maps to run in sequence, or if you want to use varying amounts of scarabs or other map fragments. During breach encounters, all the splinters will be automatically collected and dropped at the end of the breach. On game
Fucking Reddit 1.
pads, we have separated the targeting of monsters and non-monsters, so you are able to target them independently. This removes a bunch of frustration when you are trying to interact with objects in the world and monsters are nearby. You no longer have to kill all of them first. Vendor windows will now remember your last search. This is remembered until you log out and is remembered on a per NPC basis. The amount of characters you can type in the search field has also been increased.
This is potent, bro. Yo, Gwen, huge Gwen buffed. Huge flask rolling buff. I mean, there's good crafting, alt rolling. You for rolling for particular alts. Alt rolling buff.
Using currency items, after right-clicking them, it will highlight all of the items which are currency.
I'm in a mood for 2 snipers, submarine and a Benji. You better finish this up quickly, smile.
Mac CZ, dude. Yeah, a lot of people wanted me to play balloons recently, and I have not fucked with balloons in a long time. But I have so many other things I need to do, like Expedition T3, etc.
There are many other quality of life improvements, so keep an eye on the patch notes after this live stream concludes. Alongside the launch of Secrets of the Atlas,
This is me.
we are hosting a competitive event.
It's literally
where
me.
Players will race to be the first to kill the new pinnacle bosses. The event will take place in the hardcore, solo self-found Mercenaries of Trathis League. We have some interesting prizes in store.
Yo, pre-congrats to Ben for winning this, by the way. Just pre-congrats to Benjamin. Nice W, bro. Really good stuff. Your 100 million DPS detonate dead volatile orb build is fucking cracked, dog. Perfect gameplay. GG.
For the winners. Keep an eye on the news in the lead up to launch for more details about how the event will work and what its prizes are. Next up, we're going to be talking about our new League supporter packs.
Don't see the shit.
Today, we're launching 2 new series of supporter packs, the Frisian Magistrate and Crypt Keeper packs. Each tier contains packs full face value in points, alongside several exclusive microtransactions. As always, the microtransactions in these packs are purely cosmetic and do not affect your character's power or progression in any way. The Frisian Magistrate series of supporter packs contains 6 exclusive microtransactions. The Frisian Magistrate character effect will bind your character in thorny vines and roses. You can select which parts of the character you want to have covered, either your entire body, your lower body, or your upper body. As you approach waypoints, it will emit leaves and golden petals.
It's a little bit much, isn't it? Hearing the voice.
Envelop your weapon in thorny vines and golden flora with the Frisian Magistrate.
I mean, okay, yeah, that looks kind of cool. I guess that yeah, it's just gonna reduce your fucking visual clarity. This looks dog shit. This looks dog shit. That also looks dog shit. That looks dog shit. Yeah, that looks dog shit. And that's a bit of a meme. Who the fuck even has ultimatum anyway? Dog shit. With this only this one, that's dog shit. Okay. That one's dog shit. This is dog shit. Wait for it though, chat. It's coming. It's coming. Here we go. That actually looks kind of cool. It's a little bit edgy. It's a little bit edgy. But I mean, I wish you could disable components. If I could get rid of the skulls and this fucking head ornament, that would actually look pretty cool. But I mean, what the fuck is that? Now, this is actually amazing. This is amazing. This here, I love this. I love this. Like, GGG, you are cooking with the whack-a-mole and the high score system. I love the idea. I hope that's permanent, the high score system, and doesn't reset, because I just love the idea of having a little thing in my base that I can have Twitch shaders come in and they can just compete for the high score for no reason. I mean, just this is brilliant. Brilliant. I mean, look at this. Boinking Burrowers and Ranger Boom. What is this leader? They got a little leaderboard there, bro. Little leaderboard. Oh, nah, wait a minute. Am I going to let some guy into my fucking hideout with some obnoxious name who gets the top fucking thing? Like Bussy Boy 69 or something? Like some weird, stupid shit? Quin is fat is going to be #1. I just want to invite him in my hideout. I'm not going to invite anyone in my hideout who's called Quin is fat, bro. Like, it's just not happening. Alright, okay. We almost over with this shit?
The ghostly dead as you ride the line between the living and the dead with the sacred Crypt Keeper back attachment. The Sacred Archives map device resembles a magical library with the works of scholars that come to life when you open a map. This map device tracks how many of each core
This is cool. You know, this is like cool. Do you know, okay, I say like this is dog shit, right? Which is kind of mean. It's kind of mean because, like, you know, imagine you're the artist who made this. This looks awesome, right? It looks badass, the little fucking papers and shit. But I'm just saying, like, dog, these map portals are too far spread apart. This map device takes up the entire zone that I could have, like, my stash. Like, from a instrumental play point of view, which is what I'm about, right, for a lot of the shit, it just doesn't make sense to ever use this, ever, right? I mean, it looks badass, but it's just dog shit because just when it comes to actually gaming, you're just going to waste so much time walking to each portal and then go into your fucking stash and then clicking on your vendors and stuff. Then don't use it. Well, I'm not going to use it. But I'm just trying to say I'm not a hater. I'm just saying the reason why it's dog shit is not because I think the art's dog shit. I just think from a tryhard gamer instrumental play POV, it's just bad.
Maps.
And like, like for example, the one when you kill monsters, like I say, it's dog shit. Dude, when you kill a guy and they poof into rose petals, that looks cool. It's badass. But from an instrumental play point of view, well, no, it just creates visual clutter that A, for my stream, makes it harder for chat to see the stream because you'll get more artifacting and pixelation. And then B, it's going to obscure ground effects, right? So the MTXs that I like are ones that actually make things more simple, that remove clutter, and that allow me to see the field slightly better. Like, the invisible effect is like anti-dog shit because you remove pointless shit that I don't want to see anyway, so then I can see stuff that's going to kill me. Right?
Now available for purchase on both PC and console, and will remain so during Path of Exile, Mercenaries of Trathis. Additionally,
I'm not
any
being a
microtransactions from
hater.
the supporter packs will be made
That's what
available
I'm
for
saying.
use in Path of Exile 2. Meanwhile, the Paladin and Penance packs...
I'm just looking to pay to win is what I'm saying. I'm trying to pay for an advantage, not pay to lose. Like, if you pay and you paid for a thing that makes it so you can't see shit as well, like, that's just dog shit, bro. You know, you pay for a fucking a portal that slows down your gameplay, bro. Like, that's just bad.
The store forever at the launch of the Mercenaries of Trathis League. So now's your last chance to purchase them. Additionally, the Dawn of the Hunt mystery box will be made available for Path of Exile 1. If you have already unlocked any microtransactions from this box in Path of Exile 2, you will of course immediately have access to them in Path of Exile 1. Thank you so much for your ongoing support.
I am not a fashion enjoyer. No. Like, if for example, if you wear something, right, like a necklace, and it looks cool, right, but it's slightly annoying and weighs you down and edges you a tiny bit, to me, it's not worth wearing. Just like, I think capes look cool, right? I like the aesthetic of a cape, but wearing a cape in real life, that's just going to get caught in the door. It's going to drag in the mud. It's just going to be super annoying to actually wear and maintain. It's going to create a bunch of extra hazards that wouldn't exist. So then that's why I don't wear a fucking cape. Right? You know, it's pretty simple stuff, really. Which is why capes are dog shit. Oh, dude. From our blackened hearts to yours, happy second anniversary. Love is temporary, suffering is forever. Here's to 2 years in hell with you. May our connection grow eternally stronger like the stranglehold of darkness over the lands. Till imminent death do we part. Happy anniversary. Dude, that's so good, man. So good.
Hello, Squintin. Hello, chat. I dearly hope I can pull out my cock and ray of fire these nuts bosses to crisp next league. 'Cause if not, else mark.
Okay, here we go.
So
I need to speed run these patch notes, chat. So I'm not gonna read all of them. I'm gonna kind of just vibe check them. Okay, so this is all the new shit. We've seen all this. The new league. We've seen all this. All the new shit they're putting in. We're seeing all this. Wait, do I want to see all this? I'm speed reading, so I can read this. Like, I'm reading all this right now. But I can't say it out loud. I'm pausing it for you. Don't worry about it. It's just telling me about the league. Okay. That's all useless shit.
Cheat.
We're already 20%
Let's be
in.
honest. I'll be hype about the league. Then I will spend the first 3 days in X while Tiger Killer is already in bed with Maven. Chide.
Tiger Killer didn't play HUUUUUUUGE, bro. What are you even talking about?
At the end of the day, the first month, we might reach red maps.
Playing RuneScape,
then I will start ban wave banning anyone telling me my character is uber damaged tanky. And then, well, I will die to some random white map that will be a quote-unquote giga-juiced, even though it wasn't a white scoured map.
Okay. Added new index gems focused channeling. Supports channeling spells you cast yourself, significantly empowering the damage and support skills the longer they cast, while also increasing their cost the longer they cast. Dude, I swear to God, they've been trying to make that, like, pizza ability viable again for, like, 2,000 fucking years. But they just seem to always fail. Like, doesn't matter how many supports they add in. I mean, surely it's going to be good. Flame Blast. The pizza ability, there. Surely Flame Blast. The thing is, I'm a pizza enjoyer. So, like, that's, like, one of my favorite spells. But it's just, every time, it's just ass. Just something to do with standing still, being, you know, while being squishy, isn't it? Not good. Pizza totems, that's unethical. Totems are unethical. Shape is Exalted Orb, Elder's Exalted Orb, Orb of Remembrance, Memory Strand thing, Orb of Unraveling, yeah, Memory Strand thing. All right. Added 20 uniques, which can only be obtained by dueling mercenaries. 5 new. That's fun. New uniques is fun. I gotta go SSF, chat. Right? I'm just logging it in. We're going ACSSF, aren't we, boys? We're going ACSSF. Like, for sure. You can now pause the game by opening up a menu or any full screen interface, like a passive skill tree. Yep. Classic, so you can pause the game now. Rogue Carpet can access with the pin on your
Hej chat,
thing.
vores clone-streamer har ingen idé, hvad jeg siger. Hold kæft, en clone. Soft clap.
I should ban you, bro, but hey, it is what it is. Message is now output to chat whenever whatever characters, nameless seer, or reflecting mist spawns randomly in the map. Message is now output to chat whenever the nameless seer or reflecting mist spawns randomly in a map. Oh, that's kind of nice. I hope it's a very like noticeable output, like all capitals and big. You can't let me miss that. I like that because I would miss a nameless seer. Guild officers may now cancel unaccepted invitations to their guilds. Oh, that's nice. Continue to incrementally improve the art, sound, and effects environments. Okay. Players no longer lose experience when they die to bosses. Atlas memories have been removed. And, yep, cool. Introduce some new red tier Keyrack missions that you might recognize from the previous Atlas memories. So memories are now from Keyrack. I should actually put that in my notes. Keyrack buffed with memories could be good for farming harvest. Commonly found scarabs now drop to higher stack sizes and high tier maps. Lovely. Using more Orb of Horizons than an Elder Conqueror map. Now switches the actual Conqueror type or whatever. Yep. Completing a non-unique map at a tier lower than it's naturally found no longer grants map. But what? How could you even do that? I don't even know how you would even do that. How would you find a fucking map that's lower than what it's natty found? Keyrack mission. Oh wow! Wait, what? Wait, isn't that the point of a Keyrack mission? Is that you get the fucking thing? That's stupid. The fuck? Why'd they do that? It's fucking nets into Keyrack nerf. Further improve the level generation of Blooded maps so that they fail to open less often again. This is like the final run. Again. You know, okay, dude. The following maps have been added back to the Atlas. Esther Kevin's Arid Lake, Arsenal, Bizarre.
Oh, holy shit, chat. I just had a fucking great idea. To be clear, this idea is my own. I was thinking of playing Bleed Slams on Jug. Holy shit, that build is going to be insane. Ha ha ha. I have never done that build before. Holy fucking M. So smart. That has to be all that fiber in my coffee.
What the fuck are you on about, chat? You're always typing same build, same build, same build. Fuck you guys, the vibe is off.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I definitely, I'm thinking about being an Aura Cook, honestly. Like Smite. Or, yeah. I'm thinking about maybe Aura Cook. We'll see. Smite. Let's just put in Smite. S-M-I-T-E, Smite. Map locations have been shuffled, though the pin locations have not changed. Classic. Some of the map bosses you are required to defeat. Yep, it's just normal changes. Normal changes. We've seen these Atlas passive skills have added. Settlers added to core game. Yep, we've already seen all this shit. We already looked at all this. Don't really care. I'm gonna look at this just on the tree. Like, they'll release a fucking new tree upgrade, and I'll just look at it there. It's kind of like irrelevant, right? Because, like, either A, you're going Settlers, or B, you're not going Settlers. If you're going Settlers, you take all the Settlers shit. If you're not going Settlers, you don't take any of the Settlers shit. It's, you know.
Chat! I think I can hold it in this time! Chat! Chat, I think I can hold it in this time! Chance! I think I can hold it in this time!
Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God.
How long is this going for, bro?
I can't hold it in! Oops.
Okay, lovely, bro. Lovely, lovely. All right, you now get an itemized mastermind. Yes, the mastermind got fucking improved, so it's lot less cancer. The mastermind's like cannot be accessed if you have not unlocked the in-game. Oh, wow. Wow. The develop modifiers and modified items are now able to unveil some new modifiers that are exclusive to these uniques. I hope that the staff is like big deck now. Like, I've always wanted to be a melee build with that stuff, and every time I tried it, it always like doesn't hit very well. It never hits just right. I would love there to be some special mod, because something about using a unique staff as your main weapon is cool. I don't know what it is. Something about building a character around a unique weapon is just fun. It's like, it's the D3 gamer inside of me. You know? I just like building characters around unique items. Like, building a character around a Void Forge or a Star Forge, love it. Building a character around an Onigoroshi, love it. I just love building characters around unique weapons. For whatever reason, it's because, like, you get the item, and then that's the item I wanted, and then you build around it. Like, building a character around a Shimoriori, love it. So I hope that the staff is good. Katarina Master of Death no longer drops rare veiled items with exclusive modifiers.
Can I just have a quick announcement? The time has come. We will do the 2025 Clownathon next week. Solo self-found, hardcore blind, ethical melee raw dog. See you there.
The amount of safe house int obtained from choices after defeating a Model Syndicate members has been lowered. Time taken to reach a safe house overall is longer than before. Do you reckon they've just made it cancer by mistake? Like, they've just missed a fucking decimal point here, and it's just going to be complete dog shit, and actually everyone's hyped to do Betrayal, but then the reality is it's just ass. There's a non-zero chance, I'm just saying. Once you get your hands on the safe house leader, your only option now is to execute them. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Chit. I destroyed this league just because I'm 0 out of 10 doesn't mean I didn't obliterate all of the content. Stop making fun of me.
You don't need to over them for the boss. True. But if you execute, they stay there. Wait. I'm just thinking. How did the Gravicussi thing work? You get Gravicus, the highest rank under the current leader. You'd execute. You wouldn't execute the leader. You would interrogate the leader though, to make Gravicussi tier 3. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter now because Katarina's a separate thing, so it's irrelevant if they're leader. But wait, what if you want to get them off that house? What if you want Gravicus, he's on transportation, but you want him on fucking something else? This is inside the hideout. Okay. I guess it does, so, I don't, yeah. You're speaking to the Betrayal God chat. I like to have complete control, alright, of my operations. Don't tell me what I have to do. Even if it's a fake choice, it doesn't matter. This guy's a clear Banny Vader. This is a Benefit League launch as well. Take him out. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Yes, something much important to tell you today. Listen, Chet. Listen, Laston. My name. Okay. My name, Quin. My name,
Reproduce Veil Cast Orb. Safe as leaders now have a chance to Veil Cast Orb. Safe rewards.
Quentin, my name. Yeah.
Safer rewards have also been completely rebalanced. Happy interrogating. I'm skipping the shit, dude.
You are all I think about. You are all that I dream about. I see us together. Without you in my build, my world is a dark and lonely void. If we had a star for every time you crossed my mind, there would be a galaxy above us. And I would give it all to you. My sweet, sweet, potent bleed build. Yours forever, Quin69.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. There are 41 new recipe objects, which unlock Veil modifier crafting recipes on your crafting bench. Some Veil modifier crafting recipes have been combined with pre-existing recipe objects that can now unlock crafting bench modifiers. Yep, we know this. You don't need to speak to June to unveil. Removing all rivalries on an immortal
People are
syndicate.
gifted a tier 1 sub to JF90. They have given 220 gift subs in the channel.
Removal rivalries in the current divisions. You can't do it over the whole board. Interesting. Bargaining with Immortal Syndicate members can now give multiple scarabs and veiled items, but fewer currency items. Intensity stacks now lost every 0.5 seconds while moving. Previously every 0.25. Oh. Arcane Surge got giga buffed.
Humfredden gifted a tier 1 sub to Mick_Lows. They have given 46 gift subs in the channel.
Okay, Animate Guardian. Animated Guardians now retain their items when they die. However, if your Animated Guardian dies, you cannot summon an Animated Guardian again in that area, unless that area is a hideout. So it's like permadeath per zone. This is quite overpowered. This is like a massive buff to Animate Guardian. I'm going to have to put that on my notes. Animate Guardian. Giga buff. Did they remove the only hardcore part of softcore? This was like the only hardcore thing where you could actually lose items in softcore, and they just fucking deleted it, bro. Bane of Condemnation now has a base time to 0.8. I don't really give a fuck about this. I'm just gonna skip past the shit that I don't give a fuck about. Blade Blast buff, that ability is overpowered as shit. Okay, here we go. Blade Flurry of Incision now has 180% base attack speed, previously 160. Ooh, 111. Previously 99. Now it's 40% more critical strike chance per each stage. Previously 35. Okay, Blade Flurry got buffed. Alright.
Med hjælp os dog. Du er vores statsminister.
Buff Greatswords.
Med. Vi er i usikre tider. Hjælp.
The buff Blade Flurry. Blade Vortex
Quinny,
of the Scythe.
it's my turn to play Expedition 33.
Happy, dude, you don't understand. Daddy's working and will for sure, maybe, possibly need to play Expedition 33 for 20 minutes before Summer Game Fest. Okay, dude. So you'll just have to wait.
Okay, now as a base cast time of 1.2 seconds, previously 0.8. Mana cost of 36, previously 26, and 300%, previously 200. Now as a base duration of 0.8, previously 0.6. Does a lot more fizz damage. Damn! That's a lot of flat added.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to tampon_in_butthole.
Dude, this
Quinn,
side
please
vortex is
don't
pretty
skip.
lit.
I'm just trying to fix my last TTS prompt.
Chat! I think I can hold it in this time! Chat! Chat, I think I can hold it in this time!
I'm skipping things. You just read yourself. Right?
I think I can hold it in this time!
Oh, God. Please. God, please. Dead. Oh, God. Oh. God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
I can't hold it! I can't so the name go no!
That's so stupid, bro. What?
Hold.
This. Calling up twice 20% more damage against stun enemies, previously 5. Oh, wow. Okay, so Bone Shadow Carnage got buffed for AoE, bro. Big. Burning Arrow, Carrying Golem, Scavenging, Crack Lance. Giga Crack Lance are branching buffs. Giga Disintegration Crack Lance buffs. Cyclone. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Cyclone now is 125. Previously 111. Okay. 12% more damage. Okay. 20% less movement speed. Previously 30 at less. Oh, and you go 10% faster. So you're doing 12% more damage. You're going 10% faster. And you get 15 AoE per 0.1 meter instead of 10%. So wait, 50% increase AoE? Well, probably won't be that much. Quality now provides 5% increase air effect per 0.1 meter. Previously more movement speeds, which doesn't matter. Ooh, Cyclone buff, bro. Cyclone much larger AoE. I mean,
Clair obscur? More like Clair obscur. J'adore ce putain de jeu, il me ressemble et je suis tellement immergé. Oh mon dieu, Aboba, I miss you gas. Stove, speaking of gas chat.
Aboba mon ami.
180% attack speed, previously 160, 125. Previously 111, so 12% more with a lot more attack speed. Max stage of 5, previously 6. 25% more speed per stage, up to 20%. I mean, Cyclone buff's still around. Okay, Death Aura previously granted. Now does 250. Previously 1,000. So 25% more damage on Death Aura. Okay. That could be good for, like, just automated clearing of maps. Today, dead, no one gives a fuck. Hopefully this is nerfed, right? Surely. Oh, it got nerfed! Oh, wow, it got giga nerfed! Oh, wow, it got mega nerfed. It, like, got half the base damage, and then the scaling got reduced by a large amount as well on top of it. Wow, good riddance. Discharge of Misery, don't give a fuck. Divine Ire, that ability is actually quite fun. So 50% scaling versus 45. 29 damage instead of 25. 250 more damage per stage, per 240, and deals 105% more damage. That's a decent buff all around. They all add up. Not too big, though. ED. No one cares. This is poking out of an ED, bro. Insanguinate. Where's the melee fucking buffs? Oh, here comes the 15th Flame Blast buff, guys. Oh, wait, never mind. Gets 0.7 per stage instead of 0.5 and 220 more per versus 165. 40% more spell damage for each stage. Previously, radius per stage. Damn! Bro, Flame Blast? Flame Dash Return, I don't give a fuck. Flame Surge at Combusting, don't give a fuck. Fast Summer Meteors, don't give a fuck. Frostblades. Yo, they the first melee thing I've seen and it's nerfed. The Frostblades have Catabasis. The Keto Blades. 85%, 86% effectiveness, previously once. Wow, what the fuck? How broken was Frostblades? How broken was Frostblades? Jesus. Oh my god. Like that got nerfed harder than Detonate did got nerfed, bro. Straight up. I mean, they both got nerfed very similarly, actually. But I like that they're nerfing these super OP things, though. Okay, Field, Hex Blast, don't give a fuck, don't give a fuck. Ice Crash. Okay, here we go. Come on, boys. 100% attack speed base. Previously 90. Okay. Come on! Really? That's it? That's it. It just attacks a little bit faster and gets a tiny bit more damage. Like, it's not going to make or break it, mate. Instead of expanse, Lightning Strike. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Aha, bro, what the fuck? Half the damage. Oh, how about we give everyone the ability to just fucking make the... It's almost like that shit that makes projectiles come back to you is just broken, and like instead of just gutting a skill, you should just get rid of that stupid fucking mod. You know, like holy fuck.
Hallo Chat, ich habe mir gerade richtig in den Arsch gepisst. Es ist verdammt verrückt. Ich kann es sowieso nicht glauben. Hoffe, du hast einen schönen Abend.
I'm skipping this. It's over now. Modern strike projectiles now 60 less damage with heads and helmets, previously 50. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, all the projectile shit is just nerfed because it was completely broken. Perfect bullshit. Now create 6 spikes, previously 5. And deals 282. Coin now provides 20% more damage bleeding, previously 1 spike. Perforate of Bloodshed. Giga buff. That was already a viable option. Now it's like definitely viable. Power Siphon, Purifying Flame, Raise Spectre, no one gives a fuck. Righteous Fire of Arcane Devotion now grants more cast speed. Oh wow. Scorching Ray buffs, bros. Big Scorching Ray buffs. Shield Crush of the Chieftain now has a 0.9 attack time instead of a 1 second attack time. $12 out of 5 damage for 15 armor. Previously, okay, 20% more. Oh, wow. Soul Rand. Splitting Steel. Fuck Splitting Steel. Summon Golems. I'm guessing all the Golems are getting buffed. Yeah, so all Golems are just getting buffed, it looks like. No, bro! Wait, there's like... They buff like 1 melee skill. 2 melee skills. Look at Stone Golem. What did they do to Stone Golem? Is Stone Golem here good? Wait, Cast Golem was nuts, right? Oh, wow, they got rid of the PDR on Cast Golem. What the fuck? Huh. Wait, I can't see Stone Golem. Am I stupid? Flame, ice, lightning. Is it up? Am I getting trolled? Is there no Stone Golem? Huh? Blind. I don't understand. How could it's summon, right?
All this motherfucking reading, using calculators and shit, taking fucking notes, just to write 10 bleed bills to white mobs and gaslight chat by calling it a bug. Then Abby beats the boss to get to end game. Dog taming.
Summon Stone Golem. Golems now also grant 20% increased defenses. That's pretty potent. Pretty potent. Okay, whatever. Eh. Okay, well, Lightning Strike got nerf, classic. Well, what did it evolve Cyclone? Now it's 15% increase area effect per 0.1 meter. Additional. Okay. Isn't Val Cyclone a complete fucking meme? I guess it does a big AoE now, so you press it and you actually summon a Cyclone. Okay, support gem changes. Oh, weapon to Archmage. Yo, little Archmage nerf, classic. I don't really care. Awaken gems, don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Returning Proj. Now support a skill steal 70 to 66% less. Previously 61. This mechanic is just stupid. It's like, it's always OP and broken, right? And it creates visual cancer on the screen, and it's unfun. And it's, I bet you it's like, I hate it. Look at infused channeling. While channeling support a skill, you now take 12% less damage from hits, previously 8. Damn. Yeah, pizza totem could be good. I mean, pizza summoning could be good. Okay, Berserker changes. Defy Pain Ascendancy's passive skill has been reworked and now causes you to gain Defiance for 10 seconds on losing life to an enemy hit. No more than every 0.3 seconds. It also causes you to gain 3% of missing and reserved life before being hit by an enemy per Defiance. It causes you to lose all Defiance when you reach 10. Wow. Wait, what the hell? It's kind of like a, yeah, Defiance of Destiny at home. Isn't it? But then it's going to be inconsistent because when you're
Quinn, is it bad that I've watched your streams for so long and hear your TTS voice all the time that I now also hear you as my subconscious voice? I'm getting scared. How do I fix it? Help.
What? I'm in your head. I'm in your walls. Ooh. Yeah, I would just suggest, I don't know, go watch Andor or something. And just, yeah. Don't think about it. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I just don't have a voice in your head, and it's pretty simple. Yeah. The Blitz Ascendancy passive skill has been replaced with a new notable, Gore Dancer, which grants 30% of your life leech is instant. Requires as the Carnage. Okay. Well, Blitz was kind of broken, right? So, GG.
Hey there, Quinny. I just had a great shawarma for lunch. You ever had shawarma before? Anyways, I don't know why we're looking at all this stuff. Doesn't look like any bottom left jug face tank ZDPS stuff to me. Let's go.
What's a shawarma? What's he even on about, bro? On top of that, this is literally bottom left. This is literally bottom left. I'm looking at Berserker right now with Defiance of Destiny. Okay. Yep. So let's see here. A 3% Defiance of Destiny. So you've lost all your Defiance. Versus 9. We're doing the math right now. Damn. $27 Defiance of Destiny. Isn't it? It's a 27 Defiance of Destiny on the final proc, which is nuts. Wait. Define Pain now causes you to gain Defiance for 10 seconds on losing life to enemy hit. No more than every 0.3 seconds. It also causes you to gain 3% of unreserved life before being hit by an enemy per Defiance. Wait, does that mean it can only proc every 0.3 seconds? Is that what it means?
こんにちはチャット。今文字通りお尻に押しつこを漏らしちゃったんでそっちはどうしてこんなことになったのか信じられませんがとにかく皆さん良い夜を過ごしてくださいね。
No. If it's because it's very good, right? It's very good if it's just the buff only goes up every 0.3 seconds, right? It's very good. But if it's like, well, if it can only proc the missing life when getting hit every 0.3 seconds, then that's complete ass. Complete ass. So, you know, because think about it, you're getting hit by like 100 monsters, right? And it's like, it would be cooked as fuck if you could only get 3% unreserved missing life every 0.3 seconds. It would do nothing. I'm thinking that it's a stack. I'm going to have to write this down, but it's actually pretty good. Full Savagery Ascendancy passive has been replaced with the new mutable Ancestral Fury, which causes your strike skills to also target a previous location now used. Classic. Okay, here we go. Here we go, boys. The Fortitude Ascendancy passive skill now causes you to have your maximum fortification, previously 15 fort, and nearby allies count as having fortification equal to yours. Damn! Damn, what the fuck? Wait, what? I don't understand. So they nerfed the shit out of champ, and then they just buffed the fuck out of champ. Huh? Whatever, let's look. Looking. The Unstoppable Hero Ascendancy passive is going to cause nearby allies to have count as having fortification equal to yours, and now grants 3% more armor and evasion rating per fortification above 20. And 3% increased attack speed per fortification above 20. I mean, dude, what the fuck? Like, you have max fort. It's just broken. Just for your first ascendancy. Permanently. Just your fortify never drops. How much fortify shit can you get now? +1 max. +1 max. +1 max. +3 max. Point origin per fort. 10% reduced damage over time permanently.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to butthole_licker.
Reduced duration of elements and you per fortification. Wait, what the fuck? Eh. Isn't there like other fort shit? I believe there's other fort items, right? Cluster's OP. What are they? Which one? That's the fort. Is it medium? Gloves must plus 10 fort gloves. Oh, true. The plus 10 fort gloves. You guys people are gifting? Wait, people are gifting? Yo, hat trick 993 Turbo with the gifted subs, Turbo! Hey, Turbo. Thanks, man. I'm just spacing out. I'm looking in. The Celestial Embrace. Yeah, gloves. Yeah. So you just divine these things, bro, to 10? I mean, you're probably not going to get 10, let's be real. You're probably not going to get 10. So you're at 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3.6 region as well. And then you're going to double that for ailment reduction. You could probably like get ailment immune as well from that.
Jag kissade verkligen på mitt eget rövhål. Det var galet snack. Hur som helst, jag ville bara säga det till er och önska er en trevlig kväll. Hej då, chat.
Why do you keep doing this? And now got 3% more armor and evasion per fortification above 20. And 3% attack speed per fortification above 20. So wait, you would have 16, right? Pretty low investment. 48% more armor. 48% increased attack speed. Yeah, that's pretty fucking strong. That's pretty fucking strong. The Worthy Fighter's Energy no longer requires Conqueror and also has Taunt on hit. Oh, wow. The Conqueror Ascendancy passive skill has been replaced with a new Worthy Foe course. Is notable that grants having a banner... Wait, having a place banner does not prevent you from gaining Valor, and banner skills have 50% restoration and requires inspirational. Don't like that as much. The Harmony Purpose has been reworked. You now gain a random shrine buff every 10 seconds. The Unwavering Faith Ascendancy passive skill has been reworked. It now grants 50% increased reservation efficiency of skills. This better be relevant as fuck, bro. You banned.
Chubbutters, it's me, your boy. Right.
Okay, alright, let's go fishing.
What? Spot on. Okay, dude. I sound nothing like that. No, if I could, if I want to, I could. Hierophant, but no. Okay, Saboteur. Nobody gives a fuck about Saboteur. Let's not even get it twisted. It's broken. That's all you need to know. Trickster got nerfed. Oh, Trickster got double nerfed even. Double nerfed. The Shaper Storm's Ascendancy passive no longer 25% more effective lining elements to inflict with hits. Okay, the Shaper Storm's Ascendancy passive no longer has 25% more effective lining elements with hits. If the highest damage was lining, it now has shock schmitz always increased damage taken by at least 25%, previously 15. Okay. The Shaper of Winter as passive no has 50% more effective cold damage to inflict with hits. Okay, a bunch of shit. Instead, it now causes enemies chilled by your hits to lessen their damage dealt by half of chill effect. Oh, wow. And enemies chilled by your hits have damage taken increased by chill effect. What?
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to cummies_4_
That's
daddy.
pretty good. That's pretty good. So wait, they take 30% increased damage, so you get 30% more damage, and they do 15% less damage to you. Like, that's pretty fucking good. Like, okay. Your shield becomes a shock, and they do less damage to you. Sheriff Flames Energy no longer gets 25% more fire. Instead, causes enemies ignited by you, convert 40% of their physical damage to fire. Ah! Wait, it's so they're not taking away all elemental damage can ignite. So wait. It's pretty good for HC. It's a bit of a nerf at softcore though. Like, it makes Ignite builds do 25% less damage. But then you get, like, a ton of EHP. So, I mean, that's definitely a neutral trade-off. For HC, it's probably a positive trade-off. I mean, Elementalist. 15% less damage. Leader of the Primordial Ascendancy now gives you +2 maximum of summon golems, previously +1, and grants summon golems are immune to elemental damage. Ooh. Ooh. The Element's Ascendancy passives has been replaced with a new enable, Bringer of Ruin, which grants 66% increase mana reservation efficiency of hero skills and 66% increase herald's skill buff effect. Wow. Wow. Herald build. Log in. All right. Let's have a look here. The elemental mastery that cause hits to have it treat monsters. Resistance is inverted. Oh, they nerfed the shit out of it, bro. You're kind of okay, though, because, well, now you can just use curses with your mercenary, right? I use this in, like, all my builds, though, so that's like a nerf to all my builds. Because it was just really, really strong. Because you just didn't need to invest in any bullshit to get through their pen, and it was just good. So, you know, I mean, yeah, it was very strong, I'll admit. Leech passive that previously provided 10% of Leech's instant is now have a value of 5%. Okay.
Wake me up.
Don't give a fuck. There are additional passive changes related to both casters and cold damage that we're still finalizing. Check back soon. Okay. What do we got? Unique item changes. I mean, I don't give a fuck. The Balance of Terror unique jewel. You are unaffected by freeze if you've cast Frostbite in 5 seconds. Now correctly grants you unaffected by freeze instead of immunity to freeze. Ah. That's good for, like, reverse chill, I guess. Or some shit. The bitter point unique. Oh, wait. Is it that ring that's... It's that ring, isn't it? That says when you're frozen, you get, like, a bunch of positive effects. So now you could be frozen the whole time. Spectre buffs. Cane of Cooling Mag unique stuff can now be really found with 4 Val modifiers. Oh! Oh! Annoying thing is, this is going to be likely a caster one. Oh, then again, wait. If you got the percent fez with the flat fez roll, because I think there's like a flat fez maybe. Maybe you could get like an insane one, an insane PDPS one. Devouring item, unique helmet, no longer provides +1 to targeted gems. Pheromone Edge now has attacks with this weapon, have added maximum light damage equal to PVC 20. Oh, they're nerfing Ephemeral Edge.
Whoop, whoop.
Classic. Yo, wait a minute. That was the build that I was playing. I intentionally died on that character, though, right, chat? Yeah, I was going hard in that league. Wasn't I, chat? And I deliberately killed myself because my guy was just going to one-shot all the bosses too easily. Yeah. I was too powerful. I needed to kill myself. I was just destroying Uber bosses like in my sleep with giga damage. Reinvented the meta. Mercenaries, a lot unique gloves no longer drop in the core pool. Can instead be found equipped on certain mercenaries. This unique also has 8% damage from hits taken from marked target slice before you. Huh. That's pretty good. The heck? 8% damage reduction. Right? I mean, that's pretty good. Wait, what? The nadir, I mean, because, you know, versus every boss, they're going to be permanently marked. Every time you take a damage from a hit, it just takes it to the boss. GG, bro. The nadir mode unique duel causes spells of 30 to 50% increased critical strike transfer intensity, previously 30%. Okay, lovely. The Queen's Hunger unique body armor. Triggered offering skills are now triggered in a set order rather than random every time. Lovely. The Relocation Patience unique boots now either have one. Count as having maximum endurance charges, count as having maximum frenzy, or count as having maximum power. They also now have 15 to 25% movement speed and immune to greater blood. Oof. Oof. Relocation nerf, bro, into the ground. So you no longer... Although, wait a minute. Yeah, so that's just not going to work for brutal charges anymore, is it? Because it used to read charges on max. Yeah. Wait, how does it read? Relocation. Oh, no. No. You just get one mod. This is still broken. This is still broken. Like this, plus brutal charge belt, plus endurance charge stacking is still completely broken. If anything, it's maybe even a buff. So... Hey, W. It's less broken for the really stupid ones, though, right? Where you were benefiting from all the charges, and then you had all three, and then, yeah, they were fucking dumb as hell. It's yeah, you know what? If I'm being that, but then it's like, well, why not you nerf Mage Blood while you're at it? I guess they didn't want to make these two rare, so they just wanted to just nerf them instead a little bit. Divination Scarab of Plenty now causes area to contain 3 additional packs of Divination Touch monsters that have 1,000 increased chance of difficulty, previously 800. Those then sucked whenever I used it. This is Scarab. This is like Metacuck nerfs, bro. Right, like, what are we looking at here? The drop chance of orbs of regret has been lowered. This chance has been distributed across... Okay, fair enough. Weapons and armor that with multiple attribute requirements can now have a lower chance to roll attribute modifiers. Oh. Life and mana leech modifiers and equipment, items and jewels roll as suffixes instead of prefixes. This does not affect items with existing prefixes. What? That's maybe a buff for weapons. That's maybe a buff for weapons. Because now you can, instead of getting fucking life leech, you actually just get fizz damage. Because that was always the annoying roll whenever you were doing the unveil. Yeah, right? That's kind of good. Set of stairs, rune daggers, ones, now roll attack modifiers less often. Huh? Okay, wait, fair enough. It's just annoying for some stuff, because some things have not war styles and they're a good fizz base, but okay. So there's now a chance to roll increased mana regeneration rate, going to 105. Counting base modifiers for increased mana regeneration rate have been updated. Okay, lovely. Resistant modifiers can no longer be roll. Wait, can no longer roll on. We crafted on weapons. Wait, that doesn't make it a way easier to craft weapons. SSF buff, bro. Wait, why are you guys doing the green emoji? That's a good. This is like, wait, they've killed prefixes that are bad for weapons. They've killed suffixes that are bad for weapons. So that we're just getting high quality weapons currently, unless there's going to be something different happening here. Increase the values of life granted per enemy hit weapon modifiers, and added 4 more tiers.
Fatty mon army.
In-game. Reduce the weightings of these modifiers so the chance to see a modifier of that type is unchanged. Okay, well then that's diluted again. Increase the values on life granted per enemy killed on weapon, jewelry, gloves. 110 per kill. Okay. Increase the values of mana granted per kill. Increase the chance. Wait, did they delete those bad mods so they could add in these new bad mods that are at least useful? Then again, Resin Weapon was useful. I actually didn't mind. Like, provide like 50 fucking fire rates on my weapon. I really didn't care that much. It's obviously not best, but, you know, whatever. Increase the chance to ignite, chance to freeze and shock on stave. Scepters and ones have the values they provide increased. Okay, the Redeemer prefix modifier on influence helmets for physical damage taken as coal no longer has higher than expected values. Okay. The veiled and crafting bench modifiers that granted AoE and area damage, projectile speed, can now roll on gloves instead of amulets. Okay. Why are you Pepe laughing? Did I miss something? I don't get it. Additional changes are still final. The hybrid added elemental veiled crafting bench modifiers can now roll on amulets. You guys are stupid, by the way. You understand this is just buffs to melee, right? They just said, "Hey, we made all melee weapons better, on average." So I don't know why you're fucking laughing or whatever. It's fucking stupid. You think you're Pepper laughing like you know something, but you don't know anything, mate. You don't know anything. All right, yo. Chat, the Summer Games Fest starting in 59 minutes. Get your potions ready. I need to get some coffee. We're almost at the end of the patch notes here. I've been speedrunning. Overall, pretty potent patch notes. I must admit, I'm a little bit sad that we didn't see more buffs to underused melee skills. Little bit sad. But, whatever. With all the new fucking uniques they're adding in, plus the fucking addition of the mercenaries, and then the new pinnacle bosses, it doesn't really matter. There's still gonna be tons of shit to do. Melee's OP. Melee's good as fuck. I get it. Wait, melee crafting got buffed. Yeah, well, wait a minute. Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm just saying. Overall, pretty good patch notes so far. I'm a fortune teller. I don't want to see anything. No spoilers. Get your poll chance ready. It's about to go down. I'm going to finish speedrunning these patch notes. After I finish speedrunning the patch notes, am I going to have time to play Expedition 33 for like 20 minutes? Half-Life 3 today, boys. I'll be right back. Feel free to take over the stream, mods. I'm going to take a bit here. Book of PoE, baby. Goddamn. All right, back. Is someone buying GamerSubs with my code? I'm not even sponsored by GamerSubs anymore. W. Shared this my to-do list. By the way, they wanted to They wanted to begin being responsive. Like they said, like, yo, I'm down, and I was like, I am down. Because the thing is, I personally use GamerSubs cups on a daily basis, bro. They're all down in the house. My kids using GamerSubs cups. But obviously, chat is just so cancer with it that I was just like, it's not worth. Like, I just get too much of a negative reaction from Twitch chat, even though they're cool cups. So I just didn't resub, didn't re-go up. Yeah, because you guys just complained about the GamerSubs all the time, bro. Just complain, it's annoying. Yeah. Move GamerSubs pop up.
Yo, Quinny, will there be a podcast with 23 centimeters, Mathil, and Steel Midge next week? Bro.
I mean, there may be. There wasn't one last time because I think Mathil couldn't be fucked doing it. And we're like, yeah, if Mathil's not in there, like, nah. Gamer Soup, chat. Gamer Soups, code FAT. Use the code FAT, Gamer Soups. Really nice, good. Those are some good Gamer Soups. Yeah, I'm not sponsored by them anymore. Okay.
22 years of Boba.
Yep. Okay, divination count changes. No one really gives a fuck. With the specific changes, no one gives a fuck. Monster balance.
If you had to fuck one Pokemon, which one would you fuck? Also 33 months with the God Gamer. Bro.
I have to fuck a Pokemon. Mareep, maybe? Is that it? Goddamn right, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. Goddamn, hell yeah. Porygon 2? What is Porygon 2? That's... You gotta use new Pokemon, bro. What is that? What is that? It's a fucking bird or something, bro. Low punny. Bro, you're a fucking furry, mate. If you find that attractive, you're a fucking furry. Nurse Joy is she a Pokemon? Okay. Maybe a BJ from Jinx. Okay, a BJ from Jinx. BJ, bro. Yeah. That's ethical. Alright, I'm just saying. Wasn't Jinx all up? They were all about seducing you, right? That's what the whole thing was like. They kiss you and they paralyze you with their kiss. They're like a Jinx. I'm just saying. She got some dick sucking. Is this relevant?
Batman, I caught a little Pokemon. Do you want to know what Pokemon I caught?
What Pokemon did you catch, Joker?
I caught a little punny, Batman. I caught a little punny.
Oh no, Joker. Don't tell me.
You already know, Batman. You know what I'm gonna do to that thing.
Joker, it's an animal, Joker. You can't.
Batman, there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want with it.
No, Joker. No, don't do it.
I'm gonna do it, Batman.
Okay. Carrick League mods, no one gives a fuck. I mean, do we give a fuck? Let's have a look here. I guess we're gonna get them for free, right? Blight, Breach, Delirium Essence, Expedition, Harbinger, Heist, Ritual, Torment, Ultimatum. Yeah, whatever. Okay, UI changes. Your map device now has a 4x5 rucksack that can be used to store maps, fragments, and currency items. Nice. You can now control, click. Bro, I almost freaked out. I almost freaked out for a second there, bro. I thought they were going to say you can now control, click items to like lock them in your bag, but... You can now control, click on options in the crafting bench to apply the craft without having to click craft button. Dude, Tata Killer is freaking out with that change. Tata Killer is freaking out. He's going nuts. Help me prepare my Never Sinks filter and filter blade by answering a poll. Hi, Secrets of the Atlas is huge expansion. My filters have always been built on the backbone of understanding the community well. We'd really appreciate it if you can answer the following poll. Is this a jump scare, bro? I'm so scared to click this link. That's definitely him, right? Comment count 100,000. That's got to be the real one, right? Did you think he'd been hacked and this is a hack? Nah, this will be fine. He's not going to get hacked. He's too smart to get hacked. Look, here you go, guys. If you want to help Never Sync out, there we go. Here we go. All right, Never Sync's filter. In order to, wait, it's important to occasionally optimize the filter and trim lesser used features, questions, assumptions, improve framework. Okay. I'm updating my filter blade for PoE1 for the upcoming league. This update will be on Friday. How long do you play PoE1? 5+ years. What do you expect to play in upcoming league based on vibes? We all need to know. Melee, something more exotic. An exotic, maybe trigger build. How do you get you downloaded? Filter blade, I customize a lot. Okay. Yep, okay, what filter blade features are you aware? The song is good, but it's the dialogue, man. What filter blade features are you aware of and know how to use? Loot simulator, modules, search, right-click functionality, item creator. Well, don't use that. Custom rules, living progression rules, page rate matrix, page rate auto updater, auto local notifications. I don't know about that. If you play PoE2 and use my filter, which basic style? I prefer the PoE. Don't care. Do you value the orange color? Bro. Yes. Dude, how long is this thing here? What the fuck? Considering only using the orange color for items, survival level can roll with highest A6 boots. Fuck, bro. Too advanced for me. Too advanced for me. I'm considering massively simplifying and streamlining the influence shaper elder crusader tiering. What are your thoughts? Simplify it. Don't give a fuck. I'm removing and disabling the section for highlighted Eldritch implicits. This is a weird Atlas node that makes me trouble. What do you think? Remove it. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. Remove whatever you want to remove, homie. From the upcoming veiled item strategy, I'm considering the approach using one. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. This is too advanced for me. I don't want to ruin this thing by giving him bad options. How useful you found the identified item rules? Rules that take good mod combinations. I want to say annoying. I think. Is it still more it just pops up a bunch of dog shit items that are like corrupted that I just don't give a fuck about? I'm gonna just go no opinion experience, even though I have experienced it. I don't remember. I remember seeing a bunch of ID items that are just dog shit, and I'm like, why are these showing a loot filter? Oh, fuck this. If you're using Filter Blade, which of the following features would you like to see the most? Community filters. Filters created by community members being published, highlighted on Filter Blade. That could be kind of cool, I guess, for Twitch chat, but for me, I mean, I am the guy. Like, I don't want you to. You're gonna leech my fucking big dick filter, bro. I don't want you leeching my fucking filter, bro. Filter's too good for that. For Twitch chat, so to get my filter. Jeez Louise. Custom economy screen where you can build your own automated tiering logic. Yeah, custom strictness. Apply different strictness to different parts of the field. Yeah, higher strictness. Go beyond. Don't care about that. Don't care about new styles. Don't care about simulate screen. Boost navigation, customization screen. Yep. Custom rules. Yep. Dude, I want like a way to customize my shit like in game by pressing like one button. I want that. Other smart updates to filter. Automatic. Based on yes. When I get more than 1,000 scrolls of Wizzy, they stop showing automatic. Yeah. There it is. Submit. Boom. Boom. Did it. Did it. How would he? Okay, how would he do it? I don't know, dude. He's gonna do it, bro. I'm just saying what I want. I'm saying what I want. I'm saying what I want. He asked me, and I'm telling him. I'm telling him. Okay. He asked me what I want. I'm telling him what I want. I want smart, like the future filters. I want, like, the dream is this, right? The filter, I can like configure it to it detects what weapon type I'm using and it highlights those weapons, and you know, you can automatically make it so it turns off certain other weapons, and it's tracking various like quality currencies like portal scrolls, wisdom scrolls that were negative for a certain amount of them. It starts showing me only larger stacks, and eventually it just stops showing them all together. Does it automatically transmute, stuff like that. Like it updates based on what I need, and it just knows, and I can just give it in advance what I want it to do in the future, and then it does it automatically. Now GGG, we're implementing the API for that. I just don't know if he got that, because GGG said they're giving the ability to track various things, and smart filters will be possible in the future. And this was like a year ago. Right? This is like a year ago. Read my last message. Your stream can't even add an emote code properly that doesn't permanently add emotes on accident. Lol W. You made me look that up. You made me look that up. I want you to shut the fuck up. I don't care how you do it, but you've got to. Bro, I'm the streamer. I'm the streamer. What do you mean I gotta shut the fuck up? The whole point of the stream is that I'm yapping. Okay, anyway, all right. Added quick use currency buttons to strong boxes. Yep, we've seen that. Vent interfaces now remove search text. Yep, we've seen this. Controller clicking. When multiple league actions are bound in the same input, the game will now attempt to trigger each action in order until one succeeds, rather than only attempting the first action bound to the input. Huh? Huh? What does that mean? Is that like close delirium, but then also activate? That's like what? Close delirium, but then activate expedition explosion. If you're standing on the same exact... So you're standing on the... So it's like both. Okay, fair enough. Well, I think close delirium's like its own thing. But I guess it just tries to do both, if there's both. Enemies and interactable targeting is now separate when using controller, no one cares. Updated various NPC dialogue interfaces to use the same layout as more recently added NPCs. Added an option to hide offline guild members. Increase the maximum characters limit search to 250. Reduces text size of the quest tracker HUD. Empty exchanges. No one cares. Yeah, no one cares. 1 million bugs? Okay, 1 million bugs. Updates. Well, whoa. Okay, there it is. Patch notes done. Patch notes done. Patch notes done. Boom. Don't look glad bug fix. Fixed the bug with gladiators more than the skill sensitive passive was causing lucky blocks to be rolled an additional time. Wait. It was like... Wait, was it... Wait, what? So that was immune to damage? Wait, I didn't play that, did I? No, I didn't do that. 99.99% block. Wait, did I? Wait, when? When did I play Glad? Oh, when I play retail. Bro, I want to be honest. I'm thinking about retail, and it feels like years ago. In my mind, that is like years ago. Was it a year ago? Well, because that just feels like I don't even remember that. Like, I'm just remembering back. Okay, wait. I was playing a guy, and then like... I had to wait for something to proc, and then it would do damage or some shit. It's basically gone. I remember there was a way I thought it was going to work, but it didn't work that way, and then it was significantly worse than I was expecting it was going to work. I don't remember. Yeah. Whatever. Oh, wow. Okay, so apparently I played a bugged guy, Pog. That guy sucked anyway, and I rerolled into a different build, right? But that guy sucked, and I just rerolled into a different guy. Yeah, I remember. Are you sure I played Gladiator? It was this character. Let's see, do I remember that? Oh, I was a god. Oh, and I ended up going Blaze Storm.
Wasteland.
Bro, and I was rank 1 as well. And I was rank 1, bro. Yeah, no, I died because I was level 100. Whoa, that guy was level 100. You guys saying I wasn't even playing this league and I played like, oh, he's gonna play for 1 week and then quit or some shit. Motherfucker, oh my god, was level 100. And then I went again. Anyway. He was level 100, bro. Yeah, I remember seeing the people react, going, "Oh my God, Quinn just died. Oh my God, it's Uber Boza. It's Quinn that just died." I don't know why your stream's lagging for me. WTF? Go to a low bitrate if your computer's too shit. Yeah. Show the Pee-wee clips. They're hilarious. That one was off stream, by the way. So I was completely off stream, just doing some off stream farming, and I wasn't even on Sheep Farmer. And I decided I'm just gonna press record, just on the 0.00001% chance that I die, and then I died to some random shit. I died to some random fucking shit. I didn't even know this guy could kill you, but apparently he does just fucking kill you. So wait, this guy's actually cheated his way to level 100. Technically. He technically, and that attack obviously can't be blocked. So he would have, otherwise he would have blocked it. Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? No reaction, classic, active, by the way. Wait, what do you mean no reaction? Wait. How is this no reaction? What do you mean no reaction? This is like me off stream. I've been streaming for 15 hours and I'm like, I'm just gonna do a little bit of grinding before I go to bed. And I still wokage. I'm not even live. I don't even understand what had happened. You didn't lay down on the floor crying? Yeah, I don't do that most of the time. Most of the time I don't do that. It doesn't happen. What the fuck is this? Little Expedition 33. I can't play Expedition 33. In use by your Steam family member, Abel Babbles. What the hell is this? No. There's no point playing for 30 minutes anyway. Let's just prep for the Summer Games first thing. Right? Yeah, let's prep. Summer Games Fest. Half-Life 3 announcement. What do you reckon? Bloodborne 2. Okay, we got Half-Life 3. Bloodborne 2. What else? We already did get Elden Ring 2, right? Grim Dawn 2, no one gets that. Diablo 5, Cyberpunk 2, GTA 15, Witcher. I mean, no, we already got the big Witcher. Geoff Knightly. Pog. Kojimbo. Pray. No, wait. Pray. I can't do the praying man emoji. Silk Song. I don't even know about. I don't care about Silk Song. Why would I put that in my title? Is it Geoff Knightly? Oh, Jeff Keighley, bro. Are we going under the fucking Summer Games Fest? Is it? Yeah, I guess we are.